on the local. Oh, there we go. Captain, if you give us a log, please.
Yes, I would love to. Captain's log, stardate 60124. The Achilles has returned to Narendra Station with the Carrack in tow to receive repairs and whatever else is needed after our recent excursion with the Aldemona. As arrival, the Lytton has arrived as well, and appears we've all received summons from Admiral Grennan regarding how we would go forward within the Narendra sector. Hopefully, nothing's going to be too upending, considering we've got the Klingons causing trouble, the Tripolity causing trouble, a possible Romulan civil war, but we shall see in the meeting to come. End log.
For the record, this is a one-threat game.
And it's more than a possible civil war is already going, Chief.
I should screw it. Oh, it's this one. Where is it? So, we begin our first scene in a conference room aboard Narendra Station. Specialist Diborexia reports that medically everything seems to be fine. Most of the focus seems to be currently on just refreshing the supplies. There has been an update from the Klingon fleet, the Sugita fleet, that they found their findings medically are the same as the ones we found. So they're coordinating on that. Specialist Rex is actually intending to attend a lecture by Dr. Efrix regarding metaphasic and multidimensional medicines, because that's becoming a lot more relevant. So that's kind of on the docket for a lot of the medical staff. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Lieutenant Shishashrir notes that for flight, notes that navigationally, a lot of data has been collected by the three ships between the Carrack, the Lyton, and the Achilles, as well as the Sugita fleet, which has delved the deepest into the Narendra sector. The biggest problem right now is the great storm that the Coaxo worship. That seems to have all the surrounding regions and the area itself have intensified, so all of the gravimetric eddies and electromagnetic disturbances are at a class 4 or higher. So very dangerous. Any flights will have to go around that area. The Rainbow Road, or Dream Road, is marked as a navigational hazard for the time being. Far as navigation can tell, it is extending rimward and closer to the Federation border. So right now, a lot of further delving out into the Nerder sector is being cut off by a big rainbow line in the sand. Krendor Thorlick is not present, as they are conferencing with the other exos, and also trying to help the Carrack speed up its repairs, as well as just resupplying the Achilles. Be advised, the current Admiral's focus is stellar cartography.
Fun.
Is there anything Lieutenant Arlen, Ryloff, or Drebin wishes to report to the captain? Or would like to try to report to the captain?
One second. I have no idea.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant. That was very helpful.
Yeah, I know.
Um, if I'm reading this correctly, all of breaches on the ship have been repaired, and there's no concerning engineering projects that I need to be completed.
Nothing outstanding, no.
Nothing outstanding.
The biggest project that the Ranger Fleet's worried about right now is the Carrack, because the Carrack basically has to be rebuilt, essentially, because it's so badly damaged. The Lighton's actually untouched. They're much like you guys are. They ran into very little actual damage that they couldn't fix themselves.
Hmm. I think the only security concerns that were raised recently were by the Klingons with, in regards to infiltrators. But I believe we already have systems in place to pick that up, correct? Or at least that
That
is
would
what
be
was stated.
Yep. Yeah, that is well and covered. Ranger Station's been busy with between Grennan and Efrix and Lesix. The three of them have been basically securing the Federation home front.
There's probably basic sweeps to be done aboard the Achilles, unless our crew's already been done, but
Your crew's being processed
yeah,
again, just to be safe.
which is out of Rylov's hands.
There is the issue of we received information of a possible base near to Narendra for the Tripolity. That's maybe something a security officer could look into.
Yeah, I can see what can be triangulated with the information available.
Well, if you need to reach out to the station and get their resources on it as well, by all means.
Probably have to. Trying to piece together 3 different potential factions that have become one, and where they would build a base.
Inside security, difficulty 4. The station will assist. I'll roll for it. This is you basically trying to guess where they might have put it if it's somewhere in the Narendra sector.
If it's somewhere in the Narendra sector.
Somewhere here in this map.
Sorry, I didn't actually see that. My thing was scrolled up to the top corner. But you're meaning somewhere here.
Well, this is Narendra sector map.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean somewhere within this entire? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's a lot that hasn't been mapped by either the Klingons or Starfleet.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
we're
let's
trying.
take a fucking guess.
Which faction in particular are you trying to find a base for?
That would be the
Tripolity.
Tripolity.
Actual Tripolity or Rogue Tripolity? Which one are we talking about here, Ben?
I think the one we got information of would be the Rogue faction in this sector.
Guesstimation where the Rogues would put their thing out, and I believe they are the closer of the two, so yeah. Investigative techniques focus. Yes.
He'll be back in the moment.
Or stellar cartography might actually be useful here, who knows?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of those. If we can have an idea of where in a direction we can work towards, we can just start like scouting out, like a spiral out in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Try and actually explore. Unlike the Klingons who run completely to the other end of the fucking subsector and.
Look, we're very different peoples in terms of how we approach problems.
Yeah, no shit.
Back. Sorry about that.
It happens.
How do you know? I don't know. Got very aggressive there. So, intense security difficulty 4.
Yep. Investigative techniques focus, question mark.
Yes! Exclamation point.
I mean, it was that I was like, I might actually have quite a few focuses here because stellar cartography might work, given it's
Which one you use will
in the
color your
cartography.
answer.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, I probably can't use paranoia. That would
You
all just be entirely speculation in multiple directions.
Yeah.
I already know how that one would go. Yeah, so investigative techniques. Defector trait, because if this is from the Tripolity, it's not just looking at it from a Starfleet angle, it's looking at it from a Romulan angle, which
I'll
is
bring the
two
diff.
of the three.
I'll bring down the diff by 1 for that. Diff 3. Yeah.
It's two of the three angles of the Tripolity, so, talk to Morkov and be like, bruh, actually I could, I've got a favor.
Bruh.
Okay, you're helping me for the Klingon angle on this. So that
Oh,
we've
you're
got,
pulling on your favor from
I've got multiple favors from
Morkov?
Morkov.
Okay. That will bring the diff down to 2.
Here's where the Federation would put a base. Here's where the Romulans might put a base. Where does this cross over with where the Klingons would put a base? Complication range is not 4. Go away. That tells you the last roll I did. I'll give you a threat.
Okay.
There we go.
Complication
Jesus Christ.
from the
Of
station.
course you would.
Oh no, station.
Station Y.
There's nothing I can do about that. I mean,
Yeah, does the
I don't
station want
have anything
one-on-one?
to do with the station.
Huh?
Does the station want 1-on-1 or 2 threat?
No. That's not a viable option, unfortunately.
Because you want the complication.
Yeah. The complication is, well, the answer you get is that it is likely somewhere. Oops. I need to give you some.
In that general vicinity, okay.
Or
Yeah.
but it's not on the line because this area, according to Klingon intel, has had a lot of mainstream Tripolity contact.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the Doegi and the Hui have met them and had dealings with them. So, it's likely the Tripolity's off this way somewhere, connected to Delta subsector. So they don't want to be anywhere near there, and you probably would have heard of ships darting away towards safer space, or been detected by just long range detection.
Mm-hmm.
You also know it wouldn't be anywhere along the home front line on the far left, on the spinward direction, because you have all your Federation worlds have long range sensors looking out into their subsectors, so they'd see them.
Yeah.
Would you like to spend any information, any momentum to obtain further information?
I'd say which direction has the largest amount of the rogue tripolity action or actions being reported from? More towards the northern circle or the southern circle?
The core word circle. I'll take your momentum for that.
Okay.
Because these guys have supposedly ran into them a lot more. So.
Yeah. So
Whereas down here, I will
don't know
say,
enough
just to
about
help clarify, that there's the most contact would be here, and you guys haven't heard much from that Civ very much, or the pirates. Like, they're more worried about pirate activity and keeping the trade lane open than they are about tripolity issues. But
Mhm.
if there are any tripolity issues, they're not reporting it.
But they're also not reporting, Starfleet vessels showing up and just not helping.
Yeah.
That would be something to be like, what? Alright. So it's not much, but we've got two rather wide sections to search through. We just don't know enough about this sector of space, Captain. We don't have a concentrated sensor net to be able to pinpoint anything entirely accurately.
Well, at least it gives us two areas, narrowed down areas to start looking in on and exploring.
And that's not even considering the somewhat significant pirate problem that is further to the south.
True. We've also got to take in consideration of going from the Aldemona's description of how long it's going to take. We have a month before we can cross the Rainbow Road, Dream Road, Highway, whatever they want to call it. So maybe,
Skyway.
yeah. So maybe finishing up scouting the northern parts of the sector, and once that's done, focusing on the southern parts.
Certainly could do.
And if
Depends on
all,
what strategic ops decides the pirates are in terms of a problem.
well, it's a case of once the Carrack's back in action over the next month, all three ships can focus on the areas we can access without complications, and that'll speed up the process.
Mm.
Mr. Allen, I see you have a raised hand.
I'm just politely waiting my turn. I have an idea for a possible project. Since we've been in the Shaxville Expansive, we have more passive sensors about some of the phenomenon we have in here. I wanted to work with if science and astronavigation to see if we can and get hull plating resistant to the various spatial effects. I want to try to find something that would work with zero power that could shield us from the gravimetric effects,
Uh,
or at least minimum power.
I wouldn't say yes as of this second. If you can come back to me with a fully theory crafted operations, like ways to go forward, I would definitely consider it. But until you can really present me with something, it's gonna have to be a personal thing. You can work out with the other departments.
Well, permission to divert or to resources is into researching this and coming up with a prototype.
Lieutenant Shreer speaks up. Lieutenant Arlen, the thing I would point out is that until the Admiral gives us otherwise, most of us are on R&R. I mean, the captain could totally order people to assist you with this, but everyone's supposed to sit tight and get in what rest they can before the brass decides where we're going to go. I mean,
Yeah.
Grennan's not known for... Sorry, Admiral Grennan isn't known for... bold and reckless action, shall we say? But he is with that many captains in one room, I think we're gonna not be seeing Narinja Station for a while.
Yeah, that's why I'm more leaning towards if you, in your own personal time, if anyone wishes to work with you to come up with a solid theory for us to go forward with this, then by all means. But until you have something solid to bring me, I don't really want to force anyone on the project.
Very well.
That being said, you still have R&R, spend time with your other half.
Is that an order?
No, but should I inform your other half of your locations at all time?
Please don't.
Then you have your answer.
Yes, sir.
Does Ensign Draven have anything to add to the briefing on behalf of science? On behalf of science, sorry.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
It would be aimed at you, Ven.
Okay. Wait. Well, Draven, you mean?
Yeah.
You're the science person, so.
Okay. Could you just quickly run the question by me one more time?
Is there anything science wishes to add to the briefing? Or
That's
anything they
okay.
want Penn to ask the brass?
That's okay. So, if I could get some yeah, that's what I thought. If I could get some clarifications about some of these anomalous interstellar readings we've been getting, the latest astrometrics data, things appear to have been increasing in intensity over the past few weeks, and I feel like we need to determine whether or not this is happenstance or if this is part of some larger pattern.
Shisha speaks up to that, looking at Draven. Yeah, I would be interested in knowing that as well. It's the Klingons theorize that the Quxa are somehow doing it on purpose or somehow making the storm do it, but they sent out a hunting party to hunt the storm god. She shakes her head.
That does
So
sound like the Klingons. Apparently their gods were more trouble than they were worth.
yes, so they might find something out, but we'll need to figure out if this is something that's normal for the Shackleton to do. It's just a bad stormy season, or if this is artificial. But from what I can tell you from Con, I'm only telling you what I've been hearing across the board. But if you can find answers to that, Ensign, I would greatly appreciate passing that on to other nav departments, because we're all basically skirting around the issue.
Been a lot of this lately, and it doesn't look like the problem is getting any better.
Well, actually, that's the other thing, Captain. To Draven's point, it is possible that we could request the Admiral to either send us or, I suppose, the Carrick to investigate the anomalies in particular. It kind of lines up with what Arlen's doing as well, trying to find some way to make the Shackleton more navigatable. Supposedly, the aliens are in this area are able to navigate just fine. They don't seem to be disturbed by it as much as we are. So something's going on.
Well, I can certainly put the request into the Admiral. Like I said, it's if he agrees to it, that's perfectly fine. I'll also be putting forward the information we gained from Mr. Rylov about the possible locations of the rogue, quote unquote, tripolity faction in the two areas noted. So maybe the other two ships can focus on investigating those areas.
Understood.
You'll find out what's on the table once you speak with the other captains, sir. The most we can do at the moment is speculate.
Yep, that's how it usually goes.
And then have fun, because the Admiral specifically instructed it.
Yeah, captains don't really have that much fun. After the meeting, I probably got paperwork to do for all the things everyone else wants to do, so you all get to have fun. I have meetings.
Well, I don't envy you, Captain.
It's not too bad. You get used to it.
The pay's great, I hear. Says just a strayer with a grin.
Oh yes, the universal credits. I'm rolling in universal credit.
We'll get the Ryza someday.
Yeah, maybe on a holodeck.
Yeah.
But is there anything else from anyone else in the room before I get my reports ready for the Admiral?
Nothing from flight. Nothing from medical.
Nothing from security.
Nothing from engineering.
I assume nothing from science.
Everyone just stares at Draven.
He's reading his copy of Dune. No,
The NFT copy?
How do you have an NFT copy of?
Don't worry, it's a stupid fucking joke that's been going around.
I bought them with Quark coin.
Get out.
Yeah, I think we can call it enter the meeting before the ensign gets airlocked.
Freaking space him.
Aye, sir. And people start filing out of the room.
Yeah, I think I'll just create a report or two for the stuff we've gone over so I can hand to the other captains and the Admiral. Yes, Mr. Arlen?
Crossfit, sir.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my pad.
Go away.
Is there anything Captain Penn does before he heads off to meet with the Admiral and the captains?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over the stuff, or like put in reports, everything we've just discussed, the possible like locations of the rogue tripolity, the investigating the anomaly to try and come up with a better countermeasure. Just get everything in order for the meeting.
Reason plus command, difficulty 2. The station computer assists you. You're basically creating the advantage of having an orderly report. So if you need to convince somebody of something, you have your notes already. You have the notes from your senior staff in front of you in a way that's readable.
Take a threat.
Sure.
Would you allow a strategy and tactics?
Not in this case, no.
Lead by example.
No.
Diplomacy?
No in that case.
You don't have a paperwork focus.
Apparently fucking not. How about guitar?
Mental prowess.
Yeah.
Guitar? No.
How about mental prowess?
Bureaucracy, paperwork, something along logistics, something along that line.
Not close quarters combat.
Yep.
You know,
Close
fighting
quarters
paperwork.
combat. Listen to a report, or I'm going to smash it into your head.
Like if it was a pure security report, it'd be strategy and tactics, but you're kind of collating the notes from all your departments, so it's kind of you're trying to make it so that way if someone asks you a question, you can quickly read it. But now you're just kind of making the notes, however Penn feels like it. He's not really going by any standard. Starfleet protocols would have applied as well, because there's certain ways you're expected to file to make your notes.
Yep, that's not a focus of mine.
No.
Luckily, I've still got a reroll because it's a reason roll, so I'll take that reroll.
Station helps.
Yay!
So 2 momentum generated, and you have that advantage of you kind of organize the notes and put little highlights. You tell the L cards which shortcuts you want to use, that sort of thing. It's not standard issue, but it's fast enough that it does what you want it to do.
Spend those 2 to create the advantage of sending the copies early so everyone can get a read before the meeting.
You could do that. So they'll have the advantage that they already have your report, so you won't have to. It'll be easier to recount it because they have the same notes you have.
Yeah, fine by me.
Anything else before you head off to the meeting?
Nope, just getting those notes in order before I talk to the Admiral and the Captain.
Okay, so that's where you're heading off. These are supports, so they go away. Well, she goes away around there, so sure, so they poof. Is there any downtime activities that Drebin, Arlen, or Ralav wishes to do? Arlen, I get the feeling you want to try to get a scientific theory started so you can start crunching away at this.
Yes.
Or you could spend quality time with your SO, but
both? Is both an option?
both is an option, but it increases the complication of both task and difficulty because you're splitting up your day. It's doable, it's just harder.
No, I probably need the R&R. And once we get out of dock, we're probably gonna have plenty of time. I'm flying doing nothing tragic. So let's do R&R.
We've probably got like a week's worth of R&R. Just spend a day with your significant other.
It's like you're
Don't tell me
avoiding them or something.
Don't tell me how to marry.
What sort of activity is Arlen and Yolan doing together during their off time?
I've never actually considered this.
Shush,
Stop
Ryla.
smirking.
Fitness mental.
Roll Constitution check.
Yeah, no. But I will say insight as you're trying to figure out what would be something you would like to do that you would also enjoy because you're kind of haven't had time, just free time to just do whatever. I'll call this insight con difficulty 2 to and the station assist because there are things that you can do at the station that are fun, or maybe a new restaurant's in the station today, or a ship maybe came in.
Tinkering with recreational activities to find one that might work. In that exploratory sense.
I will increase complication. I'll take that though.
Okay. Div 2. I'm gonna buy a dice with threat.
Sure. You're gonna make sure this goes well.
I'm gonna make sure this goes well.
Remember how those watching, you realize I said 1 threat? Look where I am now.
Oh god.
Hey, station helps.
Hey, 50 threat or bust. And also trying to bank momentum.
It might have crit.
Stations usually have. They might have con if there's really a lot of traffic.
Yeah, but Narendra is a pretty well-built station.
That's why I'm checking. I'm like, you might have got an extra thing out of that. I want to make sure I'm not cheating you out of it. because ships and stations always are always considered to have a focus. So it's like, this might matter. We will. No. Con of 2, unfortunately. Still, that's a hit. So you generate some momentum. In the next episode, so Matt will write this in your notes somewhere. Advantage spent quality time with Yolan. So if you have if there's a morale issue or a mental strength issue or something like that, or you're just trying to get Yolan to do something, it's an easier time because you kind of in a good mood. You had a fun time at the station. You found something. You tinkered with the idea a bit. You went unconventional, but Yolan likes that, so it works out for him. It works out for you. It almost didn't go well, but you figured it out. Is there anything?
And I'm thinking. I'm thinking specifically for the narrative, if we find a nice restaurant and we go people watching in the promenade and sit and discuss discuss cosmology and high science stuff, because that's kind of what we bonded over.
Sounds like a fun time for them. Nerds.
Nerds.
Is there any downtime activity Ryloff wishes to do?
I mean, nothing tragically specific. He's just honestly gonna spend. Yeah. He's just gonna end up spending time with probably other people in the security department or other people within security departments. Just there's probably a bar or something where they frequent. This is where the security guys hang out or the yellow shirts hang out.
Present security difficulty 2. The station will assist as you try to find a nice bar to all hang out and just relax, unwind. Not worry about any security issues. That's station's problem right now. They have more than enough stuff to cover you. It's fine.
You don't have any weird blue shirts having conversations about the science experiment that could horribly go wrong.
I mean, there's two weirdos over there talking about cosmology or whatever, but
We've done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Oh no. You said I'm finding the bar?
Well, it's the overall experience of finding the bar, chatting with your friends, your coworkers, better way to put it. Bonding with the rest of the security department in a way that isn't the formal on the job. It's like, no, we're all going to the bar. We're going to drink real drinks. We're off duty,
Yeah, definitely trying to be it more in the way of I'm not the chief of security right now.
Yeah. Ease up, everybody.
Because he's come from being a crewman, essentially.
Yeah.
Not quite a crewman. It's higher than that, but whatever. Romulan system's weird. Yeah.
You're fraternizing with the lower ranks.
Yeah.
With the plebs.
Oh well, tragic. I give you a threat.
Sure. Let's break out the Romulan ale. Let's go.
That's illegal. Out. And it will kill most of the people involved.
Someone will get caught.
I thought you were about to complicate again.
Station does not help, unfortunately.
That's fine. You didn't complicate again. That's all I wanted.
1 momentum generated as you have established the advantage for next episode. Advantage. Whoopsie. Do not do that, computer. Stop that. Thank you. Advantage. Bonded with the security department. Security staff. So your security people are going to be, if you're trying to do something to get your crew to do something, or your security to do something on your behalf, it's easier because they're a little more eager than they normally would be to follow your orders, or less, because it turns into less following your orders and more they want to help out their friend Ryloff. Like, you know what, we're all in this. He does outrank me, but he's a good guy. I'll go the extra mile. Why not?
It's not just a uniform.
Yeah. And you don't have to activate Drebin. We can let him fade out, and if you, unless you wanted Drebin to do something in particular for the science department.
Oh, do we still have the -5 stress?
I think so. I think we're
Uh,
good.
Yeah, you would have had rest, so you're at your full stress now.
Okay.
You would have had time to sleep on the way back. What was that, Ben? Sorry.
I think I'm good regarding Draven.
All right. So in that case, end of scene as we cut to the holodeck.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Oh no, it's the cadets.
Oh no, it's the cadets. So, what are we doing?
The five of you gather up on the deck of a sailing ship, crossing the open waves of some strange alien world. The wood creaks around you. Crew run this way and that. And the cadets are gathered together. And the question is, who is playing which support currently? We know Ven's controlling Ven.
Huh, who wants who?
Could do Vulcan, sure.
So you're Sorrel.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur, who do you want to be?
Let's do Vazan. Vasan, the Trill.
Okay, and I think I'll go Colbert.
Zept will leave for our good doctor when they roll in. The question I ask these cadets is if they are dressed in age of sail appropriate attire, tricorner hats, big rain treated jackets, and muskets at the hip with cutlasses at your belt.
You do not keep a musket at the hip. It's a bit big for that.
I'm pistol. I mean, sorry, flintlock pistol. Yeah, my bad.
I was like, a full-length musket at the hip.
Don't worry, it's short barreled.
Big hips.
Big hips.
Big hips.
Mama said these hips don't lie, and neither does my musket.
Did the other cadets spend the extra time trying to tell the Vulcan how it was essential to wear that? I feel like Ben would.
What would Ben do?
Take the extra time to convince the Vulcan to wear that stuff.
Oh, yes. Yes, he would. Very much. Come on, if you're gonna join in, you gotta do the full bit.
So you're all in attire then, in the costumes.
Sure.
All right. The clothing gives you no particular armor, but it will make moving around and interacting with the holograms easier because you're in character as far as they're concerned. You have a flintlock pistol as standard gear and a sword as standard gear. Now, the question is, are any of you taking on the roles of, are you just random ship crew, or are you actually in command positions, like the captain, the first mate, the gunnery officer, the ship
Oh, I'm
surgeon?
totally the captain.
Fazan, yeah.
Sounds like, I'm captain.
I'm captain. Dibs. I call dibs.
I'll be ship surgeon.
Obviously, I'm the captain.
Ven will probably be the shipwright. Oh no, Zeph will be the shipwright.
Ven will just be your standard crewman.
What's Sarai gonna be?
I have no idea what the roles on a ship are.
There's the first mate, the gunnery officer,
Purser.
armor, purser,
Armorer, probably.
Bosun.
Ship's lockdown procedures don't apply to a sailing ship.
Look, I just fire up Return of the Obra Dinn and read through the glossary in that game. It's just got all.
What the shit?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Are we playing an 80s fucking game right now?
Ven
Yes!
picks this, didn't he?
Glowing letters appear in the sky. Your first quest is to find the shipwreck with the great treasure of the ancient Captain Lore. Find that treasure among the wreckage and survive the challenges ahead.
Is this supposed to be an analog for the mission we just did, Ben?
The holograms start moving around. Get the sails going. We're on course. What are you lot doing? Get to your stations. Get.
I'm. Wait, other direction. I was zoomed in. I couldn't see the. I couldn't see where the wheel was.
I'm the ship's surgeon.
Yeah, no. Armor's also below decks.
Set sail to full. And...
Sails at full. Where do you want us to go? Captain.
Well, I need to consult our charts.
Yes, you do. And the letters fade as the music that you actually heard fades off.
Ben,
Oh my
is this supposed
God.
to be an analog
Simulation.
for the mission we just did in finding the Carrick?
Oh god.
I believe it would be, Saral.
The ship isn't assisting you. It's made of wood. Reason plus con. Difficulty to find where the wreckage is. You're kind of heading. The simulation isn't at the highest difficulty because I imagine these cadets aren't, since most of them aren't used to sailing ships, they probably didn't turn it all the way to 11, to put it that way. But, they serve on ships. It's, they can figure it out. Call this reason con difficulty 3. Because you actually do have a chart you can consult inside the captain's quarters.
An analog chart.
Yep, an actual map with like a compass and all this. Oh, by the way, these are unfamiliar tools to you. Complication 2. You actually have to like chart like the curvature with like analog tools.
Sextant and
Sextant's pretty useless in the middle of the day.
Who has a better con? Cause
I think my con is pretty garbage too. Because although my reason is not too shabby, my reason con is 13.
better than mine. I'm at 11.
12.
10.
All right, Ben,
goodness.
I order you to find us a course.
Oi, Captain! Are you getting some crewmen to do your job? Are you not good enough to do it yourself? If you get him to do it, the complication goes up to 3. The crew may lose confidence in you. The voice
Oh
of the
my
computer
God.
tells you.
Because he's just a regular crewman. He's nothing important.
Don't worry, you can do it, Captain.
A bottle just flies at his head from somewhere.
All right, 3 threat, because this game isn't threatening enough.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it.
Sailing, sailing.
I mean, you still have enough to squash if you want.
Yeah, let's have fun. Let's get lost.
I noticed these are actually ballista mountings, not cannons.
You're right. You begin heading in the correct. You find the correct direction and are able to instruct the crew in the correct direction you want them to go. They turn the ship about, but suddenly,
Are we heading into the wind or out of it?
oh, don't worry, the wind's coming to you
Oh no.
as the ship starts pitching violently up and down as you have sailed the ship into a storm. You fool! Fitness plus con check, and that gets knocked off the deck.
Does the count for below deck?
The below deck people are fine.
Well, hey, 2 of us are fine.
So those 2 are fine.
How armory officer doesn't actually need a weapon to kick your ass, though.
I'm going to drink.
What? Ven. You're about to be swept overboard by a storm.
This is about to be eventful.
Make a
Ven, full?
what fitness con, is that right?
Yeah.
Difficulty? 2.
2.
I'm gonna spend a momentum. Oh.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Actually, because someone got a complication over there. Wah! They got really off course. And I checked to see how many of the crew went overboard. None of them. Man overboard! Man overboard! And the crew starts scrambling to start throwing out ropes to try to rescue. Well, some of them try to rescue Captain Vizan, but she's kind of far out. Some of the crew rush over to save Ven. Do Kobak and Sarai come above decks to help with rescuing their crewmates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's assisting
Jeez,
which
don't
group?
sound so happy about it.
I mean, to be fair, this is probably as enthusiastic as the 2 of them are in real life.
It's one to the Vulcan. What do you expect?
An interesting challenge. We can't just beam them up.
I'll assist with Ven.
All right. This is a fitness plus con once again. Difficulty has increased. The complication has is at 2. It would be higher, but you have the crew helping you. That roll, Diff 3 Comp 2, is to rescue Ven. The difficulty increases and comp increases by 1 more because Vizan's way out. Like she kind of started swimming the wrong way and then kind of turned around and went, huh? Oh shoot, I'm supposed to swim this way.
Yep, comp 3, got it.
But do
Which one do you want to resolve first?
you want to shoot first, or should I?
Feel free, go ahead. We'll see if we even get Ben back.
Yeah. I don't have a focus, but I've only got a 1, so it doesn't matter.
It's like half convinced Ven jumped overboard himself just to try and make things interesting.
Probably. I'll spend the momentum. If he dies, he dies.
I die.
Oh my god, what the fuck is with all these complications? Oh.
Well, thankfully, this person's con's fairly low, so... Hey, Ven. You take 1 stress as the rope that they threw at you, bonk, smucks you right in the face. You can attempt to assist with it, though.
I can?
Ven can.
Ben
Fitness
can.
plus con. Nope. All right, Sarai. Your captain is out at sea. What do you do?
Wave.
Live long and prosper symbol. I'm the captain now. No,
So you said fitness con?
yeah.
Okay.
Div 4, comp 3.
I don't have a focus. And I can't use applied force.
Can I assist in my own rescue?
You certainly can.
Wave around and make a bigger target.
Yeah, sure. You know what the GM needs? More threat.
I'm saying
can
we're
have
not
3.
quite at Borg Cube level yet. Or Kraken.
Like, oh no.
I forget what Zeus mana is again, but I'm assuming it doesn't help me here.
It's Vulcan martial arts.
Does it include throwing ropes?
You could do it at increased complication, like applying your martial skill to throwing a rope.
I'm already at comp 3. Don't have rerolls either. Fuck it. Amazing.
I'll take my 1 threat for the new player joining up with us.
Zeft, I need your help. I've fallen overboard.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, I got halfway there.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm still living in a prayer.
copyright strike. Vizan, assist.
You're laughing a little too hard at that.
I think
You okay?
someone's just tickled Ven inappropriately underwater.
Vizan, your roll, please.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey! The captain's been rescued.
Uh-oh.
Koval, are you with us?
Yes, what?
So, the cadets are currently in a holodeck program aboard a sailing ship to find an ancient shipwreck, find the treasure aboard that shipwreck, and survive the horrors that dwell within. Everyone's dressed up in period style, like tricorner hats, jackets, cutlasses, and flintlock pistols. I almost said muskets again. Although the ship is it has ballista mounts rather than cannon mounts because holodeck. The captain was able to head the ship in the right direction. Unfortunately, they drove you right into a storm, and then the 2 people who were above decks basically got flung off the deck to their watery doom. The captain was saved, Captain Vizan. Zeft is the ship's shipwright, the person who repairs the ship and all that stuff. Currently, Kobuk's trying to rescue Ven, but kind of failed at it with the assistance of the crew. Zeph can roll to assist to try to help with the rope for the first roll at the very least. It was a fitness con roll. They got all of one hit. They needed 3, so Zeph basically would have to crit for this to save Ven in one roll. Fitness con comp 2, my bad. For the young, fresh-faced Zeft, who's probably having the time of his life on a sailing ship.
It's an assist roll.
Yes, it is.
Ugh. I have the perfect value for this, but it's fine. I don't know if you guys want me to roll that.
We've been rolling a lot of complications to go for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
10?
We're like 5 comps deep already. It's great.
Oh no.
We are like 5 cups deep.
Trying to see if I can finagle one of these focuses to work. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have a con 1. Makes no difference. Okay. Well,
So Ven has drifted further. The ship is rocking back and forth violently. The rain's pelting everywhere. Ven, you need to give me fitness con difficulty 2 to keep your head above water. You have to swim.
Take. Fuck it, take 3 threat.
Sure, why not? Who wants safety protocols? Not me.
Come on. Oh no! Value, eager to explore.
Don't follow, cadet.
He's about
Yeah,
to explore the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
You're exploring Davy Jones' locker.
It was worth a shot. Well, guess I'll drown.
Blub, blub, blub. Cadet's head disappears onto the waves. What do you do? You've lost one of your crewmen.
Oh no. Anyway.
oh.
I suppose we should go in after him.
Jeez.
Quick, give me
Actually
a
want me to
rope.
swim. Oh.
I will go in after him.
Are you actually good at swimming?
Nope.
I'm gonna order
want me
the
to
crew
do it?
to.
If you
I'm gonna
want.
order the crew to shorten sail and drop anchor.
Shorten
everything
sail,
goes to a full
drop
stop.
anchor.
Here, have a
Tie a
rope.
damn rope to me, yeah.
Yes, have rope.
Presence or control plus command difficulty 2 to get the ship to come to a stop.
Starfleet protocols as a focus.
Hilariously, this applies at increased complication. This isn't a Starfleet vessel. This is a ship. This is the adventurous ship of the ancient mariners. Look, this wasn't a well-written hologram program, all right?
Comp 2.
I mean, can we just say if he complicates, can the anchor just hit them?
I mean,
I'm kind of rooting for the comp now.
bark, bark.
There's a dog?
Oh,
Bark,
that is
bark.
a dog.
Don't worry, it's cheering you on.
Take a 3 E threat because who needs safety protocols?
Do 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 do.
I was trying to generate momentum.
The ship is brought to a stop in the stormy waters. Who's jumping in after Ven?
Well, I've done my part to help.
Saral, I'm just tying a rope round them.
Yeah, basically. Oh look, I can jump over and not, and if I need to be pulled back in, look at that.
Oi! Don't you want to use one of the boats? Says one of the crew. And you look over the edge, and hey, yeah.
I don't know if that is a better idea.
No, because he's underneath the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So just tie the rope to me. I'll jump in and swim.
You heard them. Rope and kick off.
You jump directly into the boat.
Donk.
Donk.
You're holding on to the damn rope.
No,
Yeah,
Tying
how
it to the
strong
boat.
are you? Do you need help?
Me? I'm fine.
No, no, no. The person holding the rope.
We.
yes,
That
I
scene from
require
Mulan.
assistance.
They slipped right between my fingers.
I forgot to tie it to the boat. Oh no.
God damn it, Kobuk.
Fitness with con. Difficulty 1. The difficulty is decreased because you have the rope should make it easier to swim, or if you screw up, someone could pull you out.
Mm-hmm.
Comp range is increased because you're in a storm.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I've got a 14. No rerolls anyway. No momentum anyway. Let's go. I don't think I have a focus. I forgot to click that off. Unless, the martial arts comes in, but hey. I don't think
It
that
would
happens for
increase
swimming.
complication.
I didn't complicate. So hey.
Yep, so you're fine. Kobuk can assist with this, since he was the one handling the rope.
Yay. I have a con 1, so I'm just gonna have to focus on for it.
It doesn't matter either way.
Hey!
Look at that momentum.
You can spend one of those momentum to swim out to here, to where Ven is.
Okay. Now to grab him.
Fitness plus con would be difficulty 3. It's down to 2. Complication range of 3 because Ven is unfortunately thrashing wildly, not realizing he's hindering his own rescue. Ven, you can assist with this. You're just panicking because you're drowning.
Yeah.
I could make it yeah.
Because drowning's not a thing they really train you to worry about in Starfleet. It's not a thing. Often,
Asphyxiation,
anyway.
yes. Drowning, no.
Would it be easier to pull him out if I knocked him out first?
Don't they have, like, survival missions, though?
They do, but
in different terrain?
They do, but look at his con. How many of those classes do you think he did? Well, he did some. Never mind, con 2. He just forgot, I guess.
He's a cadet.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a scientist. He's just really scrawny. He's actually pretty good at it. It's just...
He's here to make my life difficult. I think I'll give you the 2 momentum and a threat.
Okay.
Just to be sure. To be more sure, anyway. Yeah. We've got him anyway. There's a complication, but we've got him.
Oh no.
You both take 2 stress from the freezing cold water. Your head's above water, Ven. You're being held by a Vulcan. Your dream has come true.
Ven turns to Saral. Hold me tight.
She drops him.
Shoves him into the water.
I was gonna say shoves his head under the water.
She holds him beneath the waves.
Oh no, he slipped.
Please.
This con, okay.
Both Ven and Koba can assist with the roll. As you're basically as Kobuk's pulling you back and Soraya is trying to swim back.
It was the comp 2 again for swimming.
Comp 2 because of the storm, yeah.
Yeah. Which we'll do that for 3 because why not? I don't mean 3 dice. I mean, 1 momentum. Because why not? Fucking amazing.
Well, one momentum change
my
generated so
God.
far.
Come on, Ben, roll.
Oh my god.
Ready for half sail?
Oh,
Aye.
I think that's also a complication.
It is. Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
The
You
complication
see
is,
what we mean by we're in deep with the complications today.
yeah, the complication is Ven needs to go to HR after this.
What is this?
Complication is Kobuk actually lets go of the rope, but not because he did anything wrong, just because those two are incompetent.
Oh, what?
Oh. Hold on, I have to generate the problem you just created for yourselves. Hold on.
Avril Lavigne in his host. This stream is brought to you by Avril Lavigne and her new album.
As you're swimming, a huge chunk of ice suddenly comes up over one of the waves and slams into the two of them as they're making their way back to the boat,
Good.
nearly missing the boat.
Put me out of my misery.
Oh god.
Bah!
Yeah, no, we're out.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stress to each of you.
Jeez. Hang on, I gotta go over all the stress I've taken up to this point. That's 1.
Oh no! If you get a lethal injury,
That'd be hilarious.
2, 3.
Did you
We're like
stress out?
5 minutes in. It's like the
Did
cadet.
you say 7?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't lethal injury. I do injury though.
Do you avoid the injury?
I'm gonna say no, because I think that's fitting.
Sir, I will. That's 3, isn't it? No, 4.
Yep.
Fuck.
4. Yep.
or
Yeah. Because if she goes
Jack is
unconscious,
rough.
then nothing's holding Van, and he's gone again.
You can spend that 1 momentum to get the rest of the way up onto the deck.
Yep.
oh, so they're back on deck.
They are back on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna let's say a anchor away, a half sail. I'll turn us into the storm.
I have yet to see the fun.
Saral, could you take him down to the surgeon's room? It appears I have work to do.
Kobuk's just depressed now. What the hell?
We're facing our head on, and give you a threat because safety protocols are overrated.
Why are you like this?
Bark.
Starfleet protocols on this focus or logistics. The logistics of getting the men in together and getting their tasks laid out.
Sure, at Comp 3.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm not gonna take that focus.
Okay. The ship rights itself, starts heading into the storm in the direction that you're going. You have an unconscious Ven that you need to treat.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Well, look, in my free time, I am healing a cadet.
And you notice there are no laser scalpels, tricorders, or biobed. The computer
Luckily-
helpfully highlights a nearby bottle of liquor to indicate the painkiller.
Saral, would you mind holding open Ven's mouth, please?
Luckily, your mentor aboard the Achilles is a disaster trauma specialist.
Yeah, she'll hold open his mouth.
You're just gonna drown him again. This
Yes.
time with alcohol.
Would you take emergency medicine?
I would.
Am I rolling an assist here? What's going on?
You are, yeah.
Is
For
this
the railing
fitness
or the
medicine for
mast?
me?
Say again, sorry.
Oh, I was asking our captain. To the railing or the mast?
I'm sticking in railing, and so we have a little bit of mobility.
One threat
Oh,
for Colbeck.
One thread as you grab the liquor.
Yeah, what is it?
Hey.
Do you even want me to roll an assist?
I mean, I can
I
help
mean,
you with that.
Go for it. It sounds funny.
Yeah, you want to see what her score is for daring medicine?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Holy shit!
Hey! Van, you wake up. There's splashing liquor on you.
Splashing. There's more than splashing. Bottle's
Yeah.
half empty, I'm sure.
Just pouring it into his mouth. Wake up.
Oh look, 2 momentum.
Yeah.
Do you want to drown me twice? Oh,
Oh, 3
that is
momentum,
strong.
actually.
No, that was diff 3.
That was oh, it was 2. You're right.
Oh,
Maybe next
that was
time.
strong.
Yes. Maybe next time, then, don't fall off the ship in your own hollow adventure.
Given the indicated time period, it would be rum, which is a strong alcohol to humans.
Eventually, you make it through the storm. The water's calm. And ahead of you, you can see the icy cold waters, far icier than before. You can see where all the ice was drifting around and being pulled around these whirlpools. And off in the
Oh, that's fun.
distance, the shipwreck.
To Shrek.
Ship ahead! Orders, Captain.
Do I think we can maneuver around the whirlpools?
Insight plus con. Difficulty of 2.
I'm just gonna roll this flat. Huzzah!
No! Your ship will be torn apart. This ship is not not sturdy enough to go sailing through the ice, especially with the whirlpools.
Yeah, so we're gonna need to take longboats out. And this is drop my water bottle. Retract to the hill. I'll drop anchor and prepare our longboats.
Control command difficulty 2.
Starfleet protocols for
Certainly at a
this.
comp 2. Sorry, not comp 3.
Let's do it. And
Bark.
take a threat.
Sure.
One. I got us 1 momentum.
The ship comes to a stop and the boats are ready to be deployed as required.
Can I examine the dog?
You can. Bark. Bark, bark, bark.
Woof.
Woof.
Good boy.
I shall hand the dog the bottle.
Grr.
When did Kobuk become a cynicist? What the hell?
Riveting.
Pause the bottle away. It did. knocks it and and hits it with his nose to make it go away from him. Grr.
Oh, look. It's a Protestant dog.
Bark. Ships ready at port and starboard. You mean boats? I meant boats, yes. Bark.
Do you wish to get on the boat, dog?
Whimper, whimper. Shrinks away.
Oh, that bodes well.
Yes,
Well,
the
I'm
entire
going on a
adventure
boat.
so far bodes well.
I'm the captain. I'm going on a boat.
I think there's some kind of protocol that probably. I mean, it's up to you, Captain.
Oi, what a brave captain we have! Ahoy! Ahoy! They all shout.
Ven just sort of ribs Zeph, just let her do what she wants.
I mean, yeah.
I'm
Hey,
guessing
I'm
I'd go on
not. I'm
boat
not the
too.
medical. Head of medical. I can't tell her what to do.
Yeah. Fine.
Is there something we need to take with us? He asked the
Bark.
dog. Where is it, boy?
Points in the direction ahead of you. Basically pointing at the shipwreck. This dog's helpful.
The shipwreck that we're going to, yeah.
Good boy. I
Bark.
give him scritches.
should we all
Gain
go?
one momentum.
Oh, okay.
Oh! It's a magic dog!
As
Shake
the-
it, you get momentum.
That's awesome.
As you kind of, it's like, you know what? This is actually a well-programmed dog. It looks like a dog. It's acting like a dog. It's kind of cute. It's kind of making this a little more fun. So you kind of perk up a little bit.
Love it.
Should we all go
Hey,
on the
Zeph
boat?
didn't almost drown. He's fine.
We don't wish our captain to come to any harm, do we?
Guess not. Well,
Not yet.
Bark.
Should we leave a player on the ship just in case, or are we all going? Yeah, we're all going.
Bark.
Hold down the fort.
It sits.
Well, Zeph just has to pick which boat he wants.
Yeah,
Bark.
don't tell my friend I'm gonna name you Captain.
And as you board the boats and get lowered into the water, new scene.
It's just the
Wait,
boys
are
only
we
boat and the girls
Yeah, are
boat.
we in? Yeah, I was gonna note that.
Oh,
Don't worry, the simulation will abide. Meanwhile, back in the real world.
Yeah, without the cadets nearly dying in a hologram.
Oy. Oh boy.
This makes you miss rerolls, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh man.
Lieutenant Koval, you are aboard the Narendra station. You are told that there was a meeting on station. Basically, everyone just reported it into the captain how the ship was going. You are informed that the Klingons, your counterpart within the Sugita fleet, discovered the same thing you did. So you both independently discovered the same thing about the Rainbow Road and how to deal with the threat. Mainly, stay away from it, and if you do have to go near it, put up your shields a certain way. No standing medical issues. Everyone's at their full health. Everyone got night once they started moving away and had the shields up. Everyone was able to actually sleep. The current standing order from the admiral, other than keep up on your stellar cartography lessons, is R&R until further notice. Which, reading between the lines, that was an order to all three ships. So that probably means all three of you are going to be sent away for a while and might not have a chance to take R&R again at Narendra.
okay.
So the question becomes, is there anything Koval wishes to do in their downtime?
This question. I don't know what Caval does when she's not working.
Yeah, Philip just went to quietly mingle with people.
That involves going around people.
You could try to stay abreast of the Civil War. You could work on a personal project. You could take in one of the lectures by Dr. Efrix. There's a series going on about that a lot of the medical staff are going to update themselves on metaphysical theory regarding medicine.
Honestly, that might not be a bad idea because I just had to deal with a whole bunch of psionic crap, and I'm not. That's not me. That's not what she's trained in. So yeah, that actually might not be a bad idea.
Reason medicine difficulty 2 to take in the lessons. It would be harder, but Dr. Efrix is a good teacher.
Oh, hang on.
I don't know about that.
Let's not roll Zaft.
The station will be assisting you because there's like little you getting to the right lectures and the staff they're helping. That's
It helpfully takes notes.
Yeah. Here's the syllabus. Here are suggested readings. Here's a holodeck program you might want to try. Buy Quarks. Hey, who put that in there?
Probably not helpful, but I'll ask. Medical technology?
I'll take it.
Okay. Well,
Station did not help.
ooh, that's a 20. Whew.
I mean, if it,
do I want to use my determination this early?
I mean, to be fair, I think we're going to be spending a lot of time with cadets this session.
And
Go
do
for
I
it.
have something that's useful?
Mission directive: the Admiral specifically ordered us to have fun.
That's not the weirdest stretch I've ever heard.
Yeah, he orders you to have fun at this lecture. You will.
If you wanted to spend toward it, basically the idea of you're trying to get the most out of your R&R as you can.
My other thought would be my job comes first.
I would take that 100%.
Okay.
But mission directive gets you a roll.
It's true. Would you take mission directive?
I would.
Okay.
Because the only real mission directive is R&R. It's like, oh, okay. As long as you're doing something that is R&R based, then
well,
it applies. Well, it's not a
let's
comp.
go.
Time to challenge something.
No, she has veteran.
That's true. You have veteran. That's true.
Hell yeah, let's go again.
This is the stupidest thing. Okay.
Caval's taking this lecture really seriously. Efric's just looking at Caval. There's no marks.
God.
This isn't going on your permanent record. It's fine.
Yes.
Again.
Normally, you would have no problem rolling lower than a 15.
I know. Wait, am I still rolling Zeft? No, this is Caval.
Yeah. You're just rolling under
Okay.
Zeph's name. That might be why. Clearly.
No. I just I forgot that Caval does not have a 5 in medicine.
That's tragic.
Well,
yeah.
There is
really
no complication, but I will say that next episode she can try again to try to go over her notes, because right now she's looking at this and her eyes are glazing over. It's like, what is Efrix talking about? What do you mean you have to interface the Vulcan Psi-Waves beta cluster? That makes no sense. Also, that sounds like gibberish.
Quit medical techno babbling and explain it.
just in plain galactic standard, explain what the heck you're talking about.
I mean, that seems correct. Yeah, I guess that's where we're at.
All right, Captain Pend.
Yay!
You arrive out at strategic operations. You see security guards nodding at you as you walk up. Through the window, you can see that the people monitoring the various they're the not so much monitoring the movements of the ships because they're all in one place. They're looking over reports from Sagipta fleet, various other Federation craft.
Walk up to the door. Is it open or do I have to give it a password?
No, the door opens because
Oh,
it would sense your biometrics.
I
You
assume
can hear
they're-
talking in the other room.
Yeah, I just looked to the officer. I assume they're all in there.
Aye, sir.
Okay, up. I walk up to the door.
The door opens.
Do not fear, for I am here. And jumps into the room.
Captain.
Rear Admiral. Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Let's take a seat, and we'll get this meeting started officially.
Garrick and Lenara take their seats.
Oh,
Lezek stays standing because he's helping with the presentation.
Very
All right,
good.
captains. With your permission, Admiral.
Of course. At your leisure, Commander.
Captains, this, as you know, is Narendra Sector. And this is the data as we know it currently. We have some updates from, according to notes you all saw earlier, it seems Achilles has pointed out that there are possible bases in the Coreward area, as well of the sector, as well as the Rimward area of the sector. These are possible areas where the rogue element of the Tripolity may be located. The Rainbow Road.
Is that that
sorry.
big yellow? Sorry, is that big yellow circle?
Yes, Admiral.
Oh, both of them. Okay. There.
Yes.
Sorry,
They're
I wasn't zoomed out to the full map. Okay.
Yes. Now there is this area here. The Chusco Progressive has officially submitted itself to the Klingon Empire. Its new governor is going to be the House Telpak, the Inquisitor House. Starfleet Command worries that this is entirely possible that under her governorship, put it to you this way, from the reports that Lighton told us of how Subgitta handled it with a level of restraint we're not used to in Klingon legal systems. Normally, when a province tries to secede, which is what they tried to do recently, they will put it down with intense force and bloodshed. Sagita threatened a lot of force, positioned themselves and postured, but got them to surrender. And since that time, they are leading a hunt in the Great Storm area near the Kawaksa storm chaser systems. However, we believe that Telpak.
They must have bigger fish to fry. If that's the case.
Well, my understanding of the Lord Colonel Oda is that his rule over the last 5 years has been a firm hand, but not choking it. It doesn't. He only kills those who kill his. A more modern Klingon approach.
I've met the man myself, and well, I wouldn't say that that's an on its face inaccurate statement.
The person we do have to worry about, sir, however, is this Telpak. The Lady Telpak is brooks no even perceived disloyalty, to the point of burning down entire settlements and torching farms to prove the might of the empire. So it is likely that in the near future, when she takes governorship of the province, the Tusco progressives' diplomatic, pure democracy tendencies will be stamped out if they so much as sneeze the wrong way at the Lady Telpog. So it is entirely possible that we may see refugees or be requested political asylum in some fashions. Given that the Klingons are our allies, that does present us with a diplomatic problem. That I do hope to speak with the Lord Colonel Oda about this and try to get him to soften Telpok's reign. So that's the concern there.
Yes, and this wouldn't be the first time that uh, I've had to deal with Klingon refugees fleeing from what is effectively a purge.
Didn't you send some of them back, though, sir? To their trials and executions?
It wasn't a pretty time.
Penn just puts his hands in the air and starts waving. Is it? Yeah, Klingons!
The other two captains kind of, oh, Klingons. The Lighten captain speaks up and says, this is Ringaric. They were very... They did chase us out. We did try, when Oda and company tried to come in. Oops, wrong one. Took you to the wrong room. Try again. Here we go. Was it Ringaric? No, Lenara, my bad. Lenara's the Lighten captain. When challenged, we were there to help with diplomatic talks with the possible seceding of some of the worlds due to the increased Great Storm intensity. They basically decloaked from Cloak. From Cloak, they demanded that we give over and not resist their authority. I did stand my ground at the time because I had no sensor confirmation that they were subject to ships. It wasn't until I heard the rather angry voice of the lore master or lore singer, Chio, that I realized that it was who they said they were, and it was in short order that they took control of the system. Basically, rather than start a war between us and them, I decided to maintain the Prime Directive and not interfere in what is an internal matter. I was worried that this was going to be a Telpak murder spree, but it actually turned out to be a lot less violent than I thought it was going to be. My officer on the ground does report something unique that happened, and it is reflected in Oda's log. It seems that when they did seize control of the meeting, there was some sort of extraordinary alien technology that expressed itself through statues, basically confirming whether or not the action was in fact legal and not under undue duress. According to my officers, there was a subspace signal that went deeper into the Shackleton, exactly where we have yet to figure out. But we did share this data with the Klingons. Whether or not they've looked into it, they haven't told me yet.
To be fair, they're probably focusing on their great hunt of the Storm God before anything else.
Lesik speaks up. Now, the problem with... I don't mind a hunt any more than anyone else, but the problem is that this may be a prelude to trying to bring in the Kawaksa as another province, which expands Klingon control in the sector. And frankly, I think that I would suggest that if we don't want to be left behind by our allies, we need to start connecting diplomatically with some of the powers in the region to ensure that we don't have to check in with our Klingon counterparts if we want to go through their space. Never mind the fact that we may be looking at a. There are rumors of some internal. Well, he looks at the admiral. He looks at the captains. This is speculation from our intelligence analysts, but it is believed that there are elements within House Sugita that have plans to overthrow the Chancellor, and possibly unseat the Emperor.
Klingons.
Well, the part that makes this not so funny, Captain, with all due respect, is that this could involve a Klingon civil war that we get pulled into. If the Klingons go into civil war at the same time as the Romulans, we're cut off from the rest of the Federation, and we're basically the only bit of Federation and Starfleet power in this region.
Speaking of which, how's the situation on the Romulan Civil War progressing?
It would seem that due to certain outside influences that we've yet to identify, the war is tilting in a way that we weren't quite expecting to happen. The Empire versus the state, we expected the state to slowly lose support given their shaky start. They do have control over certain food supplies and various star systems. However, they aren't as united as they otherwise would be, as the Empire is, especially with the Tel Shiar's influence. However, it does seem the state is finding ways to improve the technology. Which, if I were to guess, that sounds like either our Tripolity friends are interfering, or possibly House Rasa is funneling some of its technology to favor the state, to keep the Romulan War going, or to curry favor with a new power. Because the Empire has no interest, has interest in keeping things the way they were post Dominion, rather than changing them drastically to even pre. Algeron status, or to a new imperial mandate.
Well, up until it becomes apparent that that the actions being taken by any of the nearby powers are impacting Federation activities in the region, the Romulan Civil War is something that we're going to have to simply observe for now. A Klingon Civil War, that's something that we might have to act on, given our given the alliance with the Klingon Empire.
He nods and looks back to the sector map.
But I also agree. I also agree with your sentiment that our primary focus should now be on diplomacy in the region. We've managed to get a large amount of this area charted out. That was our primary objective, and now that it is mostly completed in the region, I'd say it'd be safe to put that on as more of a secondary objective, put it on the back burner, and start to focus primarily on diplomacy.
Well, Admiral, forgive me for correcting you, but a large portion of this sector is still uncharted. The only sections we've really seen is this the chase line that the Sagita fleet did hunting down their foes to the edge, out to the Jawagi and Hui systems. We know very little about the Beta subsector, Charlie subsector. We know next to nothing about beyond in the rimward trailing areas. I agree that we do need to focus on diplomacy. We need to make more contacts than we have been. We have to be a little more aggressive, I think. But we also do need to learn as much intelligence as we can about these regions we know nothing about.
Well,
And even the Jawagi and Hui system star clusters, we know very little. The Klingons barely looked into it, and we're going by their intelligence rather than anything Starfleet's done. We've only really been bouncing around this area here between the Epsilon and Foxtrot subsectors, as
well,
well as the Alpha subsector.
with that being the case, I did want the Achilles to finish off in the Foxtrot, and maybe have the Lighten and the Carrack move up to Beta to start looking out and reaching out to people, with the Achilles to join them, because I don't think anyone wants to try and cross the rainbow headache at the moment.
Yeah, current intelligence suggests that if we were to cross the Rainbow Road, which that was the next point I was going to drive at, the Rainbow Road, as far as we can tell, is extending little by little in this general direction. And according to your report, sir, it seems like they are going to be done within a month. If that is the case, given its current growth and the possibility it might spurt in intense growth, it'll stop somewhere in the Mu subsector. So that's either right on top, right next to our border, or right within it, which allows the Aldemona migrant armada to do whatever it is they're trying to do. I still don't entirely know what their ambition is.
What do we know of the systems down there?
Well, there is the member species, the Zephyl peoples, a rather low-tech civilization that has been the most informative in Shackleton mapping technology and so on. However, they have a very unique way of running things. They do fall within Federation guidelines when they joined membership years and years ago, but they are trying to maintain their diplomatic connections with the Quoto, a Warp 3 atomic style civilization, very nuclear based rather than lithium based. So it's very early days, but they have technology and resources from civilizations past that have invigorated the trade in the region. Most notably, the Disca system at 0536, which has been a sort of militarized trade post between the Federation and the various alien worlds within the Mu and new subsectors. There is an increase in pirate activity. There is reports that in the MIFO star system at 0239, there is some activity there within our borders that the Zephyl do want dealt with. What I can tell you from our intelligence, they haven't really ranged very far beyond their immediate stars, so they more isolated themselves than anything else. But that is a problem that we'll need to deal with at some point. The bigger issue is the systems here in the Cardidi, Didiflu, and the Faleli systems. They have considerable fleet strength in their regions, as well as technological ability. They don't have the capacity to build large fleets to oppose us, but in time they will if they are able to seize more ports and more star systems. That said, based on if that Rainbow Road continues the way it does, we're going to see those pirates are going to be forced to move out, and that means they'll go into our trade partners in the Quoto, because they will be forced to go either toward us, which they're not going to want to do because they have to go through all these systems before they get to us, and they know we're going to come at them with our fleet, or they'll go to the weaker systems nearby. Never mind, the various populated systems are in the way.
That provides us a unique opportunity. If we decide to send all 3 ships down to the Mu and the Nu, we can reach out with options of planetary shielding, We can deal with the pirate fleets, the requesting the MIFO. We can reach out to the the Respu, whatever, and the other species in the area, and we can start building up from there.
So that becomes the question: do we have the Rimward diplomatic outreach, we have the Klingon governor issue, and we have these bases to look into. The question becomes: do we keep the fleet clumped together and move together to try to deal with one of these problems as thoroughly as possible, or do we split up the fleet and try to cover as much ground as possible?
I don't think splitting up the fleet would be a particularly good idea, as events of the past couple weeks have indicated. Having vessels within the fleet be able to respond to each other uh, is rather important. As such, I think it would be a better idea to focus our 3 ships on the Klingon situation and this area of unexplored space up here.
As the meeting goes on, to summarize, Lenara basically suggests that she likes the idea that Penn pointed out of getting more diplomatic contacts in the Rimward area to get ahead of the Aldemona. Rengaric wants to explore those areas where the base might be. One, that does help them help find these bases, but two, it would also let them map more of the area. So Penn, as the discussion goes on, you notice that the admiral has a particular point of view, and your fellow captains have a different point of view. What is Penn's stance, or does he just kind of let the meeting come to a natural conclusion on its own?
If I had to give my view on this, like looking at the captains and the admiral, I would probably reach more towards the outreach and dealing with the pirates more rimward, primarily because one, it's something we know we can deal with, and we can also further scout out around that area. Two, it helps build us up contacts, resources, and information gathering. And to that point as well, it's as bad as it sounds, offering the shielding and for what's to come puts us in a strange advantage to gain those allies and resources. So it's we use what we can while we can. Not the best reason, but we need to try and make some headway, because at the moment we're just running around in circles.
Presence command difficulty 5, as the admiral, you're kind of having to turn Grennan around on this, and Lesix is kind of backing his admiral on this. The only person who's basically on the same page as you is Lenara. Like, no, I agree that's the better plan, but her voice is kind of being drowned out a little bit because Ringaric's also like, well, I mean, if they say so. So it's basically you and Lenara trying to convince the other 3 that this is a good idea. The most important person to convince is Grennan and Lesix, but
Yeah.
Ringaric going on board helps with your argument as well. But
And hey, you could probably argue strategy for this, because having pirates in your supply lines is terrible.
Yeah, just in general, having insecure supply lines means you cannot proceed further.
And you know what else?
I mean,
it probably looks really
having-
terrible to any prospective members or protectorates if we have pirates operating in visible space in the sector. Gonna look at that and be like, are you sure?
Yeah. If that's the case, would you allow tried and tested? Because it's not the first time I've gone pirate hunting.
that's true. Diff 4.
Would you allow commanding presence? I doubt it, but it's worth a go.
No.
I don't assume the palm leaf's come into effect here.
I don't think Grennan's trying to kill you. No.
I'd like to see him fucking try.
I mean, he might be.
Sending us
assign-
into a trap.
Yeah, assign Candle with the suicide missions until it eventually gets him got. He just
Finally
keeps
rid of that
surviving somehow.
meddling.
Come on, it's not that
Um,
bad.
Would you allow a determination spend to mission directive for the fact of I'm literally trying to create our mission directive?
No, unfortunately.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, what's the current mission directives?
R&R.
I mean, isn't this one? Isn't he have the strategic briefing?
Oh,
It's not a mission directive per se.
I can make it
Okay.
fit to mission directive. I'm trying to
say
get
again?
this. I'm trying to get this briefing over as quick as possible so I can have some R&R.
I'll have to say no, unfortunately.
Shit.
I wasn't sure if there was a mission directive that really only Penn could do. That would be to do with the briefing.
Yeah, I don't think there's a mission directive for me, so it makes no difference.
Oh well.
No.
It was worth mentioning.
Like, I could definitely spend to a value, but for now I'm just going to keep it in
Yeah.
hold.
For rerolls, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is basically you determining what the admiral, trying to convince the admiral what mission directives he's gonna be giving you in the future. And it's like,
Do you want to spend to increase the comp or anything?
no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's for the cadets later.
For shits and giggles, I'm going to roll 5 challenge dice,
Okay.
and I'll be spending a momentum.
Oh.
I'll take my 4.
And I'll reroll.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay.
We gain 3! Yeah, is Lanara assisting?
Doop. Does not help.
That's fine.
So yeah, you basically go on at length, and Lenara tries, but you mainly it's the standard Penn convincing Grennan of a thing that he really wants to do, and Grennan talking back and forth about it. While the other 3 basically look on and chime in. But it looks like your future missions are going to deal with diplomatic outreach in the rimward regions of the sector, ahead of the Rainbow Road,
And
which
stop
pans.
pirates.
Yeah, and it pans to Commander Thralic, who, well, was doing a lot of stuff.
Sure was.
You were basically coordinating with a lot of the other XOs about from the other ships and the station, just trying to get all your ducks in a row, make sure personnel are moving around, transfers are happening. You kind of missed the morning briefing, but you were busy. You're up to your eyeballs in it. You even missed the meeting and the strategic meeting. There's no way you're making it now. So basically, your day was going to be busy with all this and that meeting, but it's all of a sudden really free. You kind of have the day really, and the foreseeable future, because you have no idea what the
that's-
orders are yet.
Surprising.
So the question becomes, what do you do in your downtime? I will say the cadets seem to have taken up some sort of holodeck program that involves sailing.
Oh joy, good for
And
them.
ice breaking.
Let's see. Cadets sailing on the holodeck. What do they think of next? What is Throlic actually going to do for R&R?
Is there any personal projects she would like to do? Anything, any problems that she now has the time to examine on her own time? Any connections or she wishes to be make, or any news she wants to be abreast of?
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Like, do we need to send out like a note to all the senior staff which just says, "Get a fucking hobby"?
She has a
Hen-
hobby. It's just it didn't go well last time.
Could go
I have-
climbing. That's true.
I have a hobby, but you told me not to do it.
I told you to spend a time with your significant other.
What a taskmaster
Exactly.
that one.
Instead of my hobby, which is tinkering.
Uh-huh.
This is why relationships with
Tinker with that
don't go very
relationship.
well.
Yeah.
Well, we can come back to this. We can go to the holodeck while we think of what Thralk's going to do. However, you have a new problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an idea for Thralic.
Hmm?
Maybe if she was interested, she could sneak on board sneak into the holodeck and be the sudden surprise villain,
Oh.
You could.
just to mess with the cadets.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's a threat spend.
No, the player's making a choice. I'm
Player
not
could
doing
make
it.
a
The
choice.
player's doing it.
Oh no.
I feel like there's probably some setting you can set on the holodeck where it's like, are you okay with people from like X category coming in? How private is this holodeck program?
Super private. We're some silly cadets.
Yeah, then I'll
Playing
not
it.
do that.
Threat
Playing the
spend.
game.
Then forgot to type in the privacy settings.
Yeah, that sounds right. Now it's
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Hey, look, they left an opening and everything.
Oh yeah, then definitely.
What could
Sounds like,
possibly go wrong?
Sounds like the cadets wanted a bit of a challenge potentially.
Oh dear lord.
Yes.
So yeah, Thralic will do that. Let's have fun
Alright.
with that.
Thralic finds as the boats move forward, the cadets are trying to do trying to do three things. Just so you're now aware of it.
Mhm.
They're aware that they are to find a shipwreck, which they've done that. Then they're to find the treasure in the shipwreck, and then survive the horrors within. So far, they've managed. It's a new scene, by the way.
Play the music.
Play the
Oh
music.
yes. Actually, I have a reason to play the music now. Now that I think of it.
Now that we're at the second part.
I know someone's just joined the game.
The ancient spirits of the shipwreck have awoken. They're angered by your presence. Beware, treasure hunters, beware. The treasure is guarded, the wreck is haunted, and naught but death awaits you. And Sven just has a moment of, wait a minute. That's when someone joins the villain side.
Hmm?
Like you know that about the
Yeah.
program. Like, hey, wait a minute.
Oh. I think we might have some company, guys.
Yes, but are they the living or the unliving in kind?
The kind that I think we should hope that we don't run into.
What have you programmed then?
Oh no, is it Kraken?
I don't know.
I heard 5 years ago that the Achilles was attacked by a Kraken once. Is that true?
I wasn't here. None of us were here for that.
Hey, I just heard the rumor.
I might have been. No,
Uh,
that was 10 years. Wait.
5 years.
No.
It was
Throlic.
just after the jump.
Throlic,
So-
as you step into the program, the program suggests that you can dress up in costume. The costume has you either dressed up in dark black robes and a hood pulled up, and the hologram will put like little spectral lights around your head. The other one, it suggests what looks like a shuttle, like simulator type thing, but it lets you know that on the outside, it's a massive sea creature that you control.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
back.
I'll go for the I'm gonna go for the robes. Let's go with that option.
Okay, so you were disguised in dark robe. You're now helping me co-GM this holo program. If you think of something you want me to put in, let me know.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
Oh, God.
This is so fucking stupid.
I love it.
Best.
So, the two rowboats move closer and closer. The ice parts little by little, and there are whirlpools pulling this way and that as chunks of ice drift about. What do you do, brave treasure hunters?
I shall start us off with a shanty to raise morale.
You
Row,
begin.
row, row your boat
I will
gently down the
shoot
stream.
you.
Shush.
Rally of presence plus command, difficulty 1, because it's like, do I know any sea shanties that aren't just annoying?
Journalism as a focus.
Walk me through that.
Side-eye knowing about cultural, side-eye knowing about cultural references and using those as keystone points to attach current events to the social zeitgeist.
Comp 2, I can see where
That
you're
was
driving
such
at.
a stretch.
Yeah, that's why it's comp 2.
That was a big stretch.
That was a reach.
It just starts standing up and the boat tips. Oh no.
Take a threat.
Sure. You generate 2 momentum as Captain Vizan is able to facsimilate a half decent shanty that you can, well, it's at least pleasant enough to listen to. Maybe sing along if one was so inclined. Because there's that half moment of, oh wait, I also have to sing something that the other people, the other species other than Trill would be able to sing along with. Because no one else is Trill. It's like, what's a Pan Federation sea shanty? I can sing this.
Yeah, just 5 people just unenthusiastic going row, 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 row.
Farewell
Star
and adieu
trekking across
the
universe.
I'm on a boat.
We all just start singing
Terrible.
5 different songs.
Everybody pick your favorite sea shanty and sing it all together now.
Farewell and adieu to Bajoran ladies.
Then why are you singing about Bajoran ladies?
Considering the history of Bajor, distasteful.
Come on, then.
I mean, to be fair, Bajorans literally sailed the stars, so they probably do have some shanties.
Ooh,
Yeah, no,
Oh, they
they have
totally
the solar
do.
sails.
star shanties.
Shanties.
Oh, that's better than ship shanties. Yeah, space shanties.
I know there's a few on there's a few specific space or in sci-fi versions of sea shanties that I found on the internet.
It's the Klingon ones.
So thinking of black ships and going to Stovakar.
Mhm.
God boy.
I don't think I can actually sing in the original Klingon.
It's just the Old Norse
Technically,
version of My Mother Told Me.
So
which is dope.
now
By
what
the
do we
way, if
have
you
to
haven't
roll?
listened to that in Old Norse, you should. Um,
Currently, what are you doing? You have the course ahead of you, the sea shanties in your hearts, and your treasure awaiting you.
Oh, come on, Captain.
What's the order, Captain?
Let's go towards the ship and find a common place is to disembark.
Order is to head straight ahead into the whirlpools. Got it. Daring plus con. Difficulty of 3, complication of 3 to navigate your boats forward. One person can be main. Only one other person can assist because there's only so many oars. So
Or someone could be a lookout.
that's true. A third person could use insight con to assist.
I shall be a lookout. I have an insight con of 10. That's my better stat.
my insight con is the same as my fitness con.
But what about your daring con?
And each ship has to have its own
Is the
roll.
same.
I'll note because you're both two little boats.
So I have a 10. Are you better than that, Ben?
The daring con, probably not. I'm rocking a 10.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
go.
You two roll.
feel-
I'll keep a lookout.
I feel like the girls are gonna be better suited for this.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, back again. Jesus. Daring con. Oh.
Ooh, I mean, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I was gonna say structural engineering, but it's a 10. Um, and not because I have a 2 in con. You want to roll it, or you want me to roll it?
Screw it, I'll roll it.
Okay, it is your adventure.
I'll spend a momentum.
You are technically the hero character. Hey.
Any
Except-
assists in there on the good boat Ven?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. So I'm doing insight con.
Right.
3 hits.
Halifax beer, that's the Barrett's privateers.
Yeah.
All right, Sir, the good boats Sarai and Vazan.
So, I have no clue what your daring con is. $12. Okay. Mine's an 11, so you're higher. Good job. Congratulations. Who's Fazai again?
Erwin.
Oh.
Captain.
I have a 12.
12. Yep. Congratulations. It's
I was
higher.
muted. Yep. I am going to take a momentum.
And just Sarai help with big arms on the rowing. Fitness.
You can make it fitness, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's an 11. Instead of an 8.
And 2 threat.
2
Let's
threat
go all
eye.
in.
Stop.
Starfleet protocols as a focus for teamwork.
Increased complication, I'll take it.
Not worth it. Con's only 2. Yes.
I mean, yes. God damn it. Jesus
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, we can quash. Let's quash one of those.
I will note you have not made the roll.
Hmm.
Wait, I have a suggestion. Would you allow her to use her trait of Ven's rival to lower the difficulty?
Oh my. Yes.
Because Ven
Ven's
is
in
getting
the other boat.
because Ven
Yes,
is getting
I will take that. We
Complication,
There's
she
a
crashes into Ven.
It's that story that Rylov told me about your rafting trip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. There's still a complication on the board though.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah.
One moment. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going down 10 threat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Kraken, 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 Kraken.
Oh no, I didn't choose that option.
You are haunted by the visions of pirates old who died dastardly in the wreck ahead. Beware, treasure hunters, beware. As you're rowing and trying not to get pulled into these whirlpools. To carry on to the next zone, it will take you another roll like you just did. Oh, there's still you lot. I still have to pick on you. Hold on. That's right.
What?
I almost let you go.
We made our roll.
You made one of them. Oh, both of them, yes, but one of you got a complication for making it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Challenge dice roller over here, friend. This many dice. Two stress to Sarai and the Captain Vazan. As the rowing take to catch up and not get pulled into the whirlpool and off course into the ice, it actually starts like you can start feeling your arms burning from the effort. You can either make another roll, or for each ship, if you want to move an additional zone, you give me 1 threat.
Also, just give you 2 threats to get straight to the wreckage.
You could, yeah. Well, 2 threat per boat, yep.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about their boat.
Suddenly it's a race.
It was always going to be a race. Are you
We're
surprised?
apparently pirates, so let's be pirates. Let's get to the treasure before them. So should we? Yeah. Let's give 2 threat, just for shits and giggles.
Row, 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 row. What about the boats Sarai and Vazan?
Trait Ven's rival.
Oh, the cost is the cost. Do you want to make the roll or do you want to spend?
Can we use the trait to decrease the cost?
No.
What?
I'm not that
Nope.
nice.
All right. Let's just spend.
Oh, okay. You
Unless
want to like
you-
give a roll
you-
so there's like a chance for them to just be murdered on the island before we get there.
No, I don't want them getting ahead of me.
That's fair. Who knows what that dastardly science officer could do?
Nerd things.
In the wreckage, as your boats pull up and tie off, a dark figure looms in the wreckage.
Dun dun dun.
You see a robed figure walk up with small ghostly lights lighting up their pale blue face.
God, where'd the shadows go? It's so disconcerting.
Pretty freaky.
It's a Scooby-Doo episode.
Back the hood. Oh no!
Now let's
That's
see
right.
who
Commander
this.
all
Now
along.
let's see who this ghost really is. Commander Throlic.
I was thinking of the
Uh.
scene from Princess. It's just Andre the Giant.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling cadets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm far
No,
too
we would've
sober
need-
for this episode.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Does that make
Uh.
Ben Scooby Doo?
Who? I don't know, but maybe. Anyway,
The pirates ahead of you are armed with cutlasses and flintlock pistols.
Well, one of them has a bottle of rum.
I would say
beware, scurvy dogs, of what lies below the waves. Beware of the curse of the treasure resting here. I'll take a step back and be cloaked in mist.
Woof, 2
Captain?
threat spend. And the figure disappears. Throlic, you see a little indicator indicating you've gone invisible.
Just a closed eye appears in front of your face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the shoes and hats.
I see.
So, I'm getting out. And I reached for my tricorder, realized there was no tricorder, so I'm just gonna do this manually and scan in my environment.
How do you manually scan? Do you, like, open your eyelids a bit further?
Ah,
Yes.
why?
The sea, the salt. Ah.
Then
Inside
what,
science.
what
Div
do your
3.
scientist eyes see?
I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'd like
order
to
you
check
to
for
do that.
traps.
Can I assist with the
What?
correct?
Well, you're searching a particular zone. So he can search this. Whoops. I'll try again there, computer.
I mean, I know we had to get in different boats, but shouldn't we,
Ooh,
like, work together?
history focus.
History focus I will take for Ven's group.
Hey, coming in. What year are we in?
In the age of sail, adventurer.
No, it's like a fleet general question.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I love the showmanship, but it's a legitimate question.
I want to say it's like 2378? 73? Shoot, I forget now. Hold on.
No, you're in the 80s.
83,
Check.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post it in there.
Yeah, we were in 78. Now we're in 83. That makes sense.
But yeah, Cadet Van, I believe you were searching your area for treasure.
Yep. Take a threat.
Sure.
Can I assist him?
You certainly could.
Does my focus in pharmacology help?
No.
What about computer mod? No, I've not got it.
Computers. Closest thing you have to computers and abacus.
And that's a calculator, not a computer. So, ha. Cadet Ben, you're not sure. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. Good chunk of this
Nothing.
boat's kind of frozen in place and maybe buried.
I mean, my science isn't awful.
Give it a go.
I'm just gonna throw it out here.
Hmm.
Structural engineering?
Yeah, I'd take that.
Places where something might be hidden in the walls or.
Aww.
Aw.
Tragic.
No luck over here, Captain. I can't find it.
Oh, don't step there though, it's weak.
Oh,
Creek.
Was there a sick
I'm
frog?
I'm going to find the highest point I can safely stand on, and I want to create an advantage.
So you go up over here, stand up on the stern of the ship.
And I'm gonna use my training in Starfleet protocols to create a Starfleet 8 standard search pattern.
You can say engineering difficulty 2, comp 2. You are dealing with a very low-tech thing you're searching, so it's kind of complicating the how you're going to tell people where to go.
Can I convince you of command?
Sure.
Go ahead and take a threat.
Sure.
Look, Mom, I'm helping.
Yeah, you establish an advantage, so the next time someone does a search roll, it'll be they'll have an easier time at it because they're doing it instead of just poking around. It's like, no, we know how to search an area. We were trained how to do that, so let's do it that way. However, Sarai might hear something behind her.
Two things, GM. One, military family trait for the tactic I'm attempting.
Yep, one free hit so far for Thralic.
And climber, so that I can utilize all the available terrain.
2 hits for Thralic.
Would you accept another trait for Thralic?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, you're saying this is a frozen ship, right? Correct?
Yeah.
She's Andorian.
3. You're right.
It's like, it's ice. We do ice.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Fitness security. Okay.
It can be inside security if that's better.
Oh
Since you're
no,
listening.
Tesoral's fucking fitness is amazing.
Okay.
Focus in athletics here.
Yes.
Susmana.
Yeah, actually. Because you might hear something happen behind you and react to it quickly enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't have a complication range out the ass anymore.
So that's 6
That's
hits.
3 hits for the hidden figure. Jesus Christ. Okay. I see. What if I
I
don't want
see.
to
You
be
get
hit?
it?
Aha!
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Have 5 and 1. Let's go.
All right.
Let's try and not absolutely die. I am 1 off. Tragic.
That is tragic.
That is truly tragic.
Crush. As one of the boats, Sarai turns and hears the boat going away, tries to race back, and the boat's out of her reach, and it just gets sucked into the whirlpool.
Whoa, that sucks.
That was tied up.
don't
Spooky.
Yeah. Okay. Figure vanished, right?
Yep.
Let me try and Vulcan logic this for a second. And flintlocks produce a lot of smoke. So
That's true.
the idea is to fire it and see where the smoke moves that it shouldn't.
Aha!
Opposed control plus security versus insight or insight plus security for Throlic, because it's like, what's Sarai doing? Oh crap! That's
Your
gonna give me
barter
away.
is going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
focus
oh,
on-
I wonder why
it
they're
seems like
pointing
a
that.
fairly logical course of action for a Vulcan.
It's probably one of
Yeah.
those things where it's like, oh, I wonder why they're pointing the phaser that way. That's not gonna help them. Oh wait, that's black powder. That'll create a big cloud of smoke. Crap! I better move. But where though?
Focus in observation.
Yes.
She does not have a focus for this at all.
Mhm.
Ship lockdown procedures don't help, I don't think.
I mean, would
Music doesn't help.
daring help for Thralic?
For Throlic? Throlic could use daring instead of insight.
Like physically moving out the way?
Oh, physically it'd be fitness. You're correct myself.
Yeah, I'm fine with insight here.
Yeah, I'll just give you a threat. That's the best I can do here.
Yeah, I'll also buy an extra die.
Okay, spinning the threat back.
God damn it, by 1 again?
Buy one again.
Get out of here.
Whoop. Pack.
Just bullying the cadet.
Yeah, that gun's loud.
Hey, why
Lots
are you
of smoke
discharging
comes
your
up to the air.
weapon?
Little
Vengeance.
holographic lights show up around the firearm to help Sarai reload the pistol. What? You don't have it at the highest difficulty.
yes.
The holograph's helping you to a degree. It's like, you don't know how this works. Here, let us tell you. Your
Love
character
it.
would know how to do this.
Press R to do reload. Or you have to do like a cool spin trick to reload.
Shoot off screen. But yes, the question was asked: why did you discharge your firearm?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, why
I
did
had a
you discharge your
theory.
firearm? So, you go firing off and marking our position?
Yes, because we got to worry about all the spooky ghosts.
We are on a rather small, wrecked ship with something that already knows we are here. If there is something else we should be concerned about, I am not aware of it. Do you know something, Captain?
No.
Is the captain a traitor to the treasure hunters?
Tune in next week to find out.
Don't worry, I actually had some logical thought behind that one. I am doing a Vulcan after all.
Sorry, I thought that was a character. I'm doing a Vulcan. Sorry.
No.
As a Vulcan, I can portray a Vulcan much better than any of you.
No. No, that was
my
me
bad,
saying there was
sorry.
actually some logic behind that.
Oh yeah, there was. I followed it.
Well, then should we continue to look around for treasure?
Yeah.
You can attempt again. The difficulty is decreased because Vizan's kind of helping direct your proceedings.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll the 2 dice this time.
The one more from either Kobuk or Zeft.
Zev? Come on.
Hey.
Yes.
It is not in this zone. You are certain of it. Or if it is, it's in the ice and you're never getting it. Not with flintlocks and sturdy boots. That's just not going to happen. So it's not here. It should be and Ben would know that the program wouldn't have made the treasure inaccessible. Or if it was, it would have given you like explosives or shovel or pickaxe. It didn't do that, so
It would
has to be something. Yeah.
I'm thinking the prow.
And that is then?
Actually,
The
no, that's-
brow?
The
Does this thing have
prow.
eyebrow? Does this thing have eyes?
No, prow.
front of front
okay.
of the ship.
Wait, it has eyebrows?
Oh.
Thralic, is that a yes or a no? Or are you waiting?
Oh, sorry. Going to move to do it, but not do it yet.
Okay. So this group's moving toward the front of the ship.
Well, yeah, I want to see the ship's eyebrows.
I.
That's a zone of its own, and this is its own zone.
Yep.
So, difficulty 2 again, because it's you are being directed by Vizan in the back.
Testing a theory into practice.
Yep. Diff 1 now?
Yeah, and I get to roll 3 dice. Wow.
What are we rolling?
The search roll again. So insight science. Hey. You search this region and discover the treasure is not in this zone.
What do you mean our princess is in a different castle?
I mean, the way I understand pirates, shouldn't it be in like the captain's cabin?
I guess we could check there too.
Like,
So back towards the bow.
Who are we bound to?
Hey, you know what a bow is. Also, you mean the stern. That's the bow.
Sorry, stern. Maybe we should check the stern?
What, and give it a talking to?
Ah.
Why would the
Hold on, just
captain's,
having you on now.
why would the captain's quarters be in the stern? Shouldn't they be up front so they have the best view? These sailing ships are all backwards.
Same roll, folks. And Sarai can assist if she's so inclined.
The
Is she so inclined for insight science?
We have a float.
When I think about it, she'd probably be like, "Oh, I'm here," and then she's like, "Wait, everyone's here. I need to go to the boat."
Just like our boat is going to float away.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, everyone's up here. Oh."
It is not in this zone.
Could I
Yeah.
spend 2 momentum to determine if it's in the next zone as well?
Designate next zone.
Uh,
You may spend 1 momentum to obtain information.
sure.
Cease.
It is not in that zone either.
It's not there and it's not there. Oh, clever.
Thanks.
Clever Pirate King.
Or queen.
Ben is immediately going to hop down off of here, and he is going to make his way up to the very, very front.
I mean, the prow.
I
That you walked away from.
I said prow already, you jerk.
Yes, and then you didn't search it.
You sound very proud of that joke, don't you?
Another check here, unless and Ven's doing this by himself, unless people are moving up with him. Oh, go
Ben,
Venus.
we're so proud of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is-
mean.
Is the captain just standing there, like staring over everyone?
They're giving
yes, I'm
directions.
overwatching.
Search in this
I'm
way.
giving
Search that way.
directions.
Uh
I'm supervising.
huh.
It's very important.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
Actually,
what
while you're
Captain Brennan
supervising
said.
from the back of the ship like that, give me a fitness con roll, not to fall off the back.
Oh no, I go. She was like, "I'm going to the ship because we lost one."
Fitness
She is-
con what diff?
Walking
Diff
here.
2. Are there any Starfleet protocols about not falling off boats?
Stop.
Not in particular, no.
All right.
Don't go near the hangar force field.
Don't stand at precarious surfaces. I think you're kind of breaking a protocol as it is.
No, I was keeping an eye out for what was safe and what wasn't. There were
I
structural.
will take a momentum.
All right. Uh-oh.
Womp womp womp.
Ooh.
As I goofy scream over the edge.
Ooh.
Smash
Will-
into,
will-
and you
will-
hear
will
Kazan
Owen scream.
plunge through the water.
Just hit smack into solid ice. Just dead.
Building the hazard damage. 1 moment.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Well,
not
we
expecting you
gained
to fall.
2 float from this search.
Better find a big door to climb on.
Don't worry, there's only room for 1.
And I will be right back.
This door has a very stern weight capacity.
Force stretch to Kazan as you hit the water, and oh wow, that's cold.
Can we spend 2 to create an advantage of we've narrowed down where it could be?
You could.
Yeah, because those 2 will float from the actual roll itself.
One of those 2 zones. You know, the 2 you haven't searched yet.
Come on, Zeph, let's see if we can find it without Ven.
Do I need to try and get Pizan?
I mean, you gotta close
Have
this.
to,
I mean, the safeties are on.
right?
Right, Ben?
Right?
Ven?
Ben's
Right.
BRB at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, let's try and grab Pizan.
Fitness or daring plus con to rescue Vazan. Vazan, you can assist. Difficulty of... You don't have any rope, so it's going to be kind of difficult. Difficulty 3. Like, you'll have to scavenge rope somewhere or try to carefully work your way out into the ice to get to Vazan.
Grab a plank.
Grab a plank and kind of reach out.
Is it of the Maxwell
supposed-
variety?
I thought
Yeah, I'll
supposed to
just
walk the
grab
plank and
a
climb it.
starship. Let's go. Diff 3, fitness con. Yo,
Oh, I can do daring a lot better, but yeah, you're kind of
I mean, I'm doing fitness because that's better. You can do daring. You don't have to have the
yeah,
same.
you're doing the heavy lifting here.
Yeah. Listen,
As
tell me,
usual.
stop it. Yeah, as usual.
Just takes the right amount of leverage.
Because we shouldn't let the captain die. 3 momentum. Shouldn't.
See, we are learning things in Starfleet.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. I even raised the comp. That's just you.
Fantastic.
We're all gonna die.
It's your fault.
You are able to pull up Bazan. Unfortunately, it looks like the boat's ropes have gotten loose.
Yeah.
It's slowly drifting away.
Do I need to sprint and get that too? To do
Yep.
all of the fitness things here?
What did you do, Naruto run across the water?
Fitness 11. And also, it's not that far gone yet. All she reasonably needs to do is grab the oar, and it should have, like the little... Oh, I don't know what it's called. There's a technical term for it. There's a loop that
Yeah,
prevents it getting pushed too far out past the ring. The ring that you set the... So she
Yeah,
just needs to
it's like a
grab that,
knot.
and put pressure down, and as long as she's holding onto that, the boat shouldn't be able to go too far. That's
Wait,
just fighting the water at that point.
The what are you talking about?
The boat's
I-
floating away.
No, I know that.
There is a little ring on rowboats that you put the oar in,
Oh,
and
the oar lock.
most oars will then have a little donut on them at some point down their length of the haft that
Yeah.
cannot go through that ring.
Yes, the oar lock.
There we go. Someone had to be nerd enough to know that.
Can it cast
Goes to the
spells?
wizard? Or like
Fitness
goes to
con,
the wizard?
difficulty 3 to rescue the boat.
Fitness
Rowing merit badge.
I just need to give her a
Ah.
fitness focus at this
Oh my
point, or
god, you're an
athletics.
actual nerd.
Athletic.
Says the person who
Is it
just
good?
realized this playing Star Trek Adventures
Yeah.
on a computer.
I'm going to eat every single bit of momentum we've got to just do these rolls. Give you a threat to momentum. Let's go.
Roger, Roger.
Let's not lose the damn other boat and be stuck here. Thank you for not complicating.
There you go. You saved it. You retie the line because, well, the other guys, they did it, but it's like, yeah, the simulation does simulate rope, and if you don't do the knot right, it will slowly let go if you screw it up.
Just gonna stand near the rope. I'm here.
It occurs to Sarai there's only room for 3 in that boat.
That's fine. I've got a loaded pistol.
Oh,
Oh my god.
So are we gonna do the draw lots, or are we gonna drop pistols?
I don't know. Zeph's short. He only counts as like half a person.
Hey, Zeph
Since
isn't
when?
actually. Zeph isn't short. Efrix was.
I'm just giving you shit.
How goes the search, cadets? I mean, treasure hunters.
So I'm gonna. So I think we're gonna continue looking in the area that we have now moved ourselves to.
Yeah, so it's like here
Yeah.
and here. So we're doing here first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping with search protocols.
Yeah, now that you've been pulled out, your advantage helps. Actually, you can roll an assist on top of that insight command.
Oh.
You have
I
found the
assume-
treasure.
We found treasure, Captain.
And some beings materialize into existence.
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Captain, you're in trouble.
You plunder our deaths. Now you will pay. Where's the other music? Ah, I didn't put it in yet. Where is it? Get over here.
Get over here.
Oh,
Needed
please don't say
this.
that when there are enemies on the field.
You're in combat.
Colbert grabs the chest and just runs to the boat. Just leaving everyone behind. I'm a pirate, deal with it.
I love it.
Okay, Koba, because it looks like you're taking you're taking your action.
I'd like to spend towards a value.
What value?
R&R, mission directive.
Yeah, you're having a bit of fun.
And I'd like to
Let's do
spend
this running.
5 momentum.
Well, I'm out of here. I'm not fighting zombies. Floating skulls and skeletons.
Just running past people going, peace! We gained one back.
Kobach has sprinted back, has grabbed the chest and sprinted back, skidding along the ice a little bit, and then jumps into the boat. 2 seats remain. Do you wish to keep the initiative or Swift task?
What is Grennan's favorite phrase? What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
I say let them go.
Yeah, let him go. I'll wait till someone else gets in the boat, then we'll just push off.
Leave the others behind.
Because the treasure chest counts as one space.
Does it?
It does now.
Does it now?
Does the
One
treasure
of the
space count?
skeletons,
No
One of the
wonder
skeletons-
amongst thieves.
one of the skeletons knocks an arrow and fires it at Kobach.
Oh, shit.
What's the worst that can happen indeed?
Traitor, thief, you will die, says the skeleton that shouldn't work, but whatever, an arrow's coming at you. He
I
buys
think
2
we're
dice.
beyond the point of logic at this point.
Yeah.
This is something.
It's using its bow and arrow to shoot a treasure hunter, so it gets to reroll 1 of its dice. Not that it helped. No, I gain no threat. I do hit you, though. 1 second.
What is this?
You said we have like
You-
cutlasses and flintlocks?
Cutlasses and
And
flintlock
flintlock.
pistols.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm guessing the flintlock has the reload property.
I would say so, yes.
I'm not sure what good shooting them is gonna do.
Find out.
I mean, it's a holodeck program.
What's the worst that can
So,
happen?
Avenge
I
us.
assume.
Ow.
Kobach, you get shot in the chest. You're looking at an injury at 5 stress.
I'd like to give you 2 momentum.
What could go
Yeah.
wrong when they attack our healer first?
Oh no, that is our healer. No.
The one who grabbed the chest and ran.
Swift task. You will not escape me, Squidling.
Squidling?
Well, that's mildly inappropriate.
That's racist.
All of us go.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
Oh no, melons.
Oh,
no.
no!
Gain 1 threat.
Who are you shooting
Kobach.
again?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, you stole the bloody treasure.
Oh,
4.
Oh
how,
boy.
oh, how you doing, buddy?
I'm full.
Oh no.
I think he's dead.
Not yet.
4,
But we
5,
can push him out of the
6.
boat and make it, so.
6 stress.
Yeah, I'm full.
Oh, you're full?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I had 6 remaining. You've just filled me.
Vengeance from beyond the grave for forsaking your fellow treasure hunter.
Oh, is he actually just dead?
I mean, holodeck dead.
Oh yeah, holodeck dead, but he is just straight gone. Hey, look, there's room in the boat again.
His body just has this big, like, flashing thing that says desynchronized.
2 threat
Yeah.
gained by the holodeck program. Kobach, you're now helping me co-GM this.
Oh,
Spend for an advantage.
If your player dies, you reload as a.
as a ghost.
Colbert had hold of the chest. Maybe went over with him.
Oh God.
That sounds like a complication that's really annoying. Sure.
Yeah.
If I can't have it, neither can you.
God damn it.
Turn goes to the treasure hunters.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Well.
Oh no.
Anybody good at talking?
No.
The zombies?
Oh no.
Yeah, try
I
it.
mean,
I could, but I have a feeling it's not gonna go well.
with the head ghost, the captain, we could be like, see, we're gonna take it. We're gonna spread your legends. It'll be an honor in your death. No?
I like how
Hey,
this could
sure.
be a legitimate
Sure.
conversation in the middle of the ship.
Totally.
He's like generally just like indicating with his cutlass. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing with.
Like an old school RPG system. What do you mean I can attack or command?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give negotiations a try.
Is the Captain Ghost bad guy visible?
He might be able to hear you. Or maybe he's not negotiable. I can't talk, but
He's not negotiable.
So when you're not available for negotiation.
He's not available to negotiate.
But yeah, you
English
you can
available.
you can attempt to shout out to the spirit of the ship.
I'm gonna shout out parlay. Screw this. Parlay. It works. It works in the movies.
Throlic, you get a message that the treasure hunters want to parlay. Accept or no?
Accept.
The spirit of the captain will hear your plea for mercy.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going to say that you've already taken in the soul of one of my crewmates, and this boat we have only holds 3 people. So if I give you Ven, and you can kill him, and the rest of us can go and spread your legend. And I'm gonna use the Ven's rival as a trait.
Betrayal!
Curse you and your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Does Throlic want to oppose that, or
Like, out of character?
What's happening?
Out of character? No.
Yeah, out of character. No, not at all.
Are you just selling Ven for all of us?
Selling Ven for our freedom because I'm his
Uh-huh.
rival.
God, how is this a moment that can be teaching?
Sometimes you have to sell the lowly crew member.
Oh,
The
God.
needs of the many outweigh the needs of the Ven.
I don't think Throlic's so hot on that proposal.
I will note that the roles. This person is the captain. This is the army officer. That was the ship surgeon. That's the shipwright, and that's a lowly crewman.
Mhm.
So literally, if anyone were to be sacrificed,
It would be.
Uh-huh. No, like that's not a fair price for departure. Just as lowly crewman.
You hear a voice talking from somewhere. Combat's paused at this point because you're kind of parlaying.
Great. Can I try and grab the chest from sinking into the water? Because then no one gets it. Not even the ghosts. I'm sure they would rather it didn't get whirlpooled.
Oh, I know.
How do
I
you
know.
know? Are you a ghost?
Try and pray it from my
I am
cold
not
dead
a ghost
hands.
yet. That,
Mm,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean, okay, Squid Boy. Fitness
What?
kind of host, okay. It is actually from your cold dead hands.
I mean, yeah, he's frozen to it because he fell under the water.
So, Smana,
Yep.
It's like when Rose kicks Leo the rest of the way off the ship, she has to like break his fingers to get...
It just says, can I use medicine? Can I use the rigor mortis in my favor?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
What has happened in this game, man?
I did so little.
oh my god.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to deal with some teamwork exercises
Yeah.
with the cadets because they're just a little bit of pressure and they're all like cracking and turning against each other.
I guess I'm giving you 3. I guess you're spending 3, right, Ben?
Well, the question is, if I spend threat on the GM side, does that proc my cautious?
Essentially, yeah.
Then sure, yeah.
Wow.
oh,
So
God.
up 3, down 3. Oh, look at that. Oh no.
focus in emergency medicine?
No.
I'm not
Get
got
out of
one.
here.
How about computer modeling?
No.
What did you say? Computer modeling?
Yeah,
Increased complication.
sure.
Go.
Holodeck.
You stop that.
Oh, I've got a reroll.
Cease. Cease.
Oh.
Tie.
I'll take the comp. My hand falls
I'm
off.
taking a comp. If your hand falls off, you don't get the chest.
I take it with me, but you bring your hand back up to the surface.
I will say you're deadlocked.
Well, definitely
actually,
one of
because
us dead.
You both are struggling for it in the water.
Oh. That's fine.
Swoosh.
Well, Vulcans don't do well in the cold.
That's true. For these two, or the rest of the parlay deal that they're trying to do. Yeah.
You can either state a new condition, or you can turn this into an opposed roll. So basically, you got Vizan. You tried to say, "Hey, I'll sell him out," and then the voice told you, "That's not good enough." You could try to offer something else as well, or you could just try to stand your ground and hold that point. And is Ven at all? And if this does come to an opposed roll, does Ven say anything to oppose this idea?
Din.
Just sell out Sir Al, they're already in the water.
I feel like Zeph
Let's see.
would
I could either
oppose.
go with the selfish way of doing this, or I could do the Starfleet way. I'm
If you ever want to
trying-
be in command of a starship.
Yeah, Paragon Renegade. All right, fine. I offer you my life as well as a captain.
As
Save my
well.
ship and crew.
As well as Sven, because
Not
fuck the screw that guy.
as well.
No,
Accuse
I'm
Zeph.
taking Ben. I'm taking Ben with me, man. I'm gonna dive on top of the. I'm gonna dive on top of him and take him to the grave.
Frolic, accept or renegotiate.
Except.
Ven, would you like to oppose this roll in any way? Yeah? Sounds like a opposed presence plus command here between
Oh, God.
Vizan and Ven. Frolic, you can assist Vizan's deal because you said yes to it.
Alright.
God's almighty.
I mean, I would offer, but I am rocking a presence command of 8.
Take a threat, I guess.
Okay.
Jesus.
Bites you into his program, gets immediately sold out.
Sucks so hard.
Hey, you're the one who gave her the trait. Ben's rival.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
fair.
playing into it.
No, you do you.
I feel like Zeph would oppose, but
I mean, hey, another die is another die.
Yeah.
You never know. You could roll a 1.
Come on, complication.
Could roll 20.
You could roll a complication. That's true.
Zeph is not very good at talking and actually makes it worse somehow.
No, that's a good point. Wait, what? Zach, the hell? What? I want a high score.
Yeah.
Ooh. Vazan.
Literally, you just need to roll 2.
Yeah.
Or 1 and Frolic roll 1.
Hmm.
Literally, you just need to not blow this, Vazan.
I mean, this would be the perfect time for Orpha as Vazan to just spend their determination for R&R. Just to rub it in.
I'm relaxing. I'm channeling my hero Kirk right now.
I feel like Zept at this point's like, I should have stayed on the boat with the dog.
Hilariously, there's ballistas you could have been shooting at this boat. So you could have stayed back there.
Oh yeah, that would go well.
They're mini ballistas. So what's the opposed roll there, Vazan? Vazan.
You
Oh,
gotta roll
Arthur.
present
Orpha.
command.
Presence command. Just diff 1 or what's
It's
opposed.
opposed.
or is opposed?
But I literally only rolled a 1, so all you need to do is get 2 hits.
So if you want to just spend your determination for
I'm
R&R.
just gonna spend determination for R&R. I'm relaxing,
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
and I'll just roll 2 just for lulz.
Just for
Journal-
lol.
Journalism as a focus.
I don't follow. Sorry.
I'm recording these events for prosperity, and I'm
No,
gonna
no,
journal all
no.
about how I threw Van under the bus.
Cheesecake. No. Get your cheese out of here.
Starfleet protocols for negotiations.
No.
But this is my sustenance. I need it.
Yeah.
No momentum or threat gained because it's PvP.
Like,
Well, it's same side versus same side. Yeah, so, Ven, you're in a combat. Zeft and, Sarai and Vazan are not. Does Sarai want to try to wrestle that, chest away?
Yeah.
Cold dead hands.
Cold book dead hands.
Haha.
Oh my god.
Do I get a free
Same thing
hit
as
because of
before.
Vulcan in the cold?
No, it's not
Step away
quite
there
that
for a
cold
second.
yet. They're not known for being especially weak to cold.
Oh, that's worth a go.
They just don't like it.
Okay, it's the same roll again, I'm guessing. The
Yep.
Or if I'm actually fighting him at this point, security?
Dairy security, yeah.
Fitness security, thank you very much. I've got applied forces of talent. I can use fitness instead of daring for melee, which this basically is.
Aha. Yep, that's true. Kobuk, this is daring security now because you are wrestling over the damn thing.
Okay.
Fight me.
Well, can I get away with medicine still?
Yes.
God damn it, he's got cautious too, and I don't have anything for rerolls.
There's no momentum to spend.
He's spending threat, which to him is cautious at this point.
That's true.
So I'll spend 3.
Spending 3 as well.
Am I allowed to spend more?
You can spend more than 3 if you wanted, yeah.
Ooh. Which will allow up to full pool?
Yeah, she doesn't have a value, so there's nothing. I mean, on this, just mission directive.
I don't know. Is it relaxing wrestling in the water?
Listen,
It is it is an interesting exercise that isn't life or death.
haha.
Does the trait of being what am I? Benzite help?
What's the trait of being a shit?
Not in particular. no.
Aquatic? I don't know.
I don't think benzai are actually aquatic, are they? Are they? I don't know.
I have no clue.
I thought that's why they needed the breathers.
I think it's because their atmosphere
No,
is.
that's an atmospheric thing.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I'm not that much of a nerd.
That's what Memory Alpha's for.
He's still sitting here going, cold dead hands. Yeah. I'm not that much of a nerd, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they can't breathe a standard oxygen nitrogen, so that's the breathing out.
Okay.
That's what
It's
that's
like
about.
adding more nitrogen or something.
Then why do they look like catfish?
Because it was cheaper.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, I failed.
I win. What are you doing, Pelmity?
Oh yeah, so yes, right. You're able to pry it away.
Lovely. I need to get back to shore.
We'll get back to you in a moment.
Yeah.
Then you are. What is Zeph and Vazan doing?
Run.
I could double down on the sacrifice myself elf bit.
So, I think Ven is gonna make a book for the boat.
Okay, no, sorry. I forgot. Vazan, you offered yourself and Ben, was it?
Yep, myself
Yep.
and Ben.
Okay. Sorry. So Zeph, Zeph, what is Zeph doing? Because Zeph isn't in combat because the undead aren't attacking you. He's gonna stay and fight, or is he gonna leave with Sarai? If Sarai's
Two
leaving.
momentum.
I don't know. If they were all fighting, I feel like he'd be down. But the fact that there was betrayal going on.
Wasn't betrayal, it was strategic negotiations.
No, you just like threw one of your crew members to the wolves. Then going, no, that wasn't enough, and then you going, oh well, then I sacrificed myself.
And them still.
Yeah.
You just help me out of the water.
So my thought is to pull my flintlock and shoot the captain.
Sure, do it.
Would Zeph like to do that?
I'm trying to decide if that's just me or if that's something he would do. Oh god. He's so Starfleet though. I feel like he wouldn't do that.
But what would Penn do?
Oh, Penn would absolutely.
What would Pen do?
Penn would shoot them both. For being annoying. Think first things first is get the other crew member out of the water because there's a numbers game going on here, and I am vastly outnumbered. Goody.
No.
I might have been better off with shooting. 3 comp 2. I have nothing.
Spend some threat or determination.
I already spent my determination and I didn't get it back.
Goody.
Which is too bad, because I have this nifty little value called always there to lend a hand. Can't use it. So yeah, I guess I'll spend some threat.
Hell yeah.
How much?
3? Yeah, 3 for 4 dice, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And before I roll all complications.
Oh yeah, that's what we've been doing all night.
Hey!
Hey, not bad.
Combat begins in earnest as the non-combatants do their thing. Throlic, would you like to do an action, or do you want one of the holograms to do their thing, to take their claim?
Oh, I'll definitely leave this to the holograms. I don't think you want a hoplite getting in and throwing fists with cadets.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
They might surprise you.
Bazan's being attacked by one of the zombies.
No, I'm gonna shoot the zombie. Oh no, I missed. I hit the captain. Oh
no. Do you wish to oppose the roll? Or will you be consumed by the zombie?
I'm probably gonna oppose the roll just as for survival instinct.
Okay. It is daring plus security. Opposed.
I don't have a focus, so this is
what, zombie fighting wasn't on your list?
Nope.
Should have been prepared.
You know what? 3 threat. I'm going down fighting.
3 threat die?
Oh no.
I'll spin those back.
Oof.
Four hit.
Hey.
Sure, I'll take the comp.
You go into the water.
Again.
You can just shove it back so you have room to maneuver if you want, or you can punch it basically and be a melee with it. Consider that if you remain in melee, you can't move away until you disengage, until you succeed at a melee to shove them off.
I'm gonna shove them away.
Shove. Turn goes to Vazan and Ven.
So what is our plan?
The captain just tried to offer the crew Ven, and then when they didn't agree to that, offered both Ven and themselves. So they're being attacked. We're currently not.
Wait, isn't it my turn though?
It is.
Ben is going to make a book for the, he's gonna run for the boat.
Oh, well, now we're going to be.
No.
All the attacks of opportunity.
I'm gonna spend the momentum.
can't wait to see like 3 different comps.
He falls straight and slides into the water.
Oh no.
No.
I mean, that was you had fitness security, but I imagine your com's not.
Hang on. Directive.
Which is?
We're able to use the directives of this game, right?
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Survive.
Oh, no. Actual mission directives.
Oh.
The only mission directive right now is R&R.
Oh, okay. Well, R&R.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I would very much like to rest and relax on that boat.
The fact that Penn keeps saying survive over and over doesn't make it a directive.
At least I didn't complicate.
But you don't progress forward. You're too busy trying not to lose your footing. Vazan, you may take your action. After Vazan, the boat can attempt to move away.
This might be breaking the script of the holodeck, but crazy idea. Can I spend and 2 threat to gain a holy hand grenade?
Item not found.
Okay.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Holodeck is only programmed to recreate period-appropriate weaponry.
Oh, and skeletons.
I was thinking something along the lines of a flash exorcism kit. Pull the pin and exercise old ghost in the area.
I don't think
Including
that's
yours?
a standard piece of equipment.
That is not.
For
doesn't even
4
exist.
threat, you can override.
No,
Because you just
never
tell the
mind.
holodeck to do it.
Just override the holodeck. Not for
Problem
full
with that
threat.
is you actually get a hand grenade, like a real one.
Pulse grenade. Although I will say grenades were a thing in this period.
Yeah,
Like black powder grenades.
just not salt grenades like the Winchesters would use.
Yeah. Oh, that's not part of this program. That's a different program.
It would be a different program.
What you doing, Vazan?
I'm gonna give one last expiring speech each to my crewmates. Tell them to live and tell the tale.
This is
With
the
my
same
dying
scene.
breath, Aw.
You're letting I too. You are the worst captain ever.
Yes, but that's not what the legends will say.
Legends won't say anything.
Yeah, we got it. No, it was just us.
All right. I'm punching a zombie. Let's go. 3 threat.
3 threat. Gain 2 momentum. Roll unarmed strike damage.
Which I need to make that weapon. 1.
Oh, that's your action. I should mark that you acted. Boop. Punch for 3 stress.
Yep. That's gonna be it.
All right. The boat of hope. What are you doing?
Should we just leave?
Just leave.
Oh, this is a mess.
Logically, that is the best way to
circus.
have survivors in this scenario. Looking at Zeph like,
Bro. Oh, man.
Well, Zeph is currently occupied with the chest right now.
oh. Okay. Yeah. Executive decision. Bye.
Peace!
Listen, you're both condemned as it is. Uh, 3? Okay.
Could we increase the difficulty by having Kolbik attack the boat?
Diff is 4.
God damn.
Draw.
Jeez.
Ah,
Into
Okay.
the deeps.
2 and 4.
One of us.
Yeah, why
Kova's
not?
really
2
getting
and
into
4.
it.
Let's go. Go away.
No.
Yeah, we made a momentum even.
Yep. Would you like to spend an additional momentum to move further on?
Yes. Bye.
You have found the shipwreck. You have found the treasure. And 2 of you have survived. Treasure hunters all beware, beware, the greedy and cowardly. And new scene.
At this
As
point,
people
no
start
one we left behind was like, "You're all just being terrible people."
Hey, I nobly sacrificed myself for your safety.
That's not what the logs will say.
Uh-huh.
Am I gonna get a stern talking to by the commander after this?
Yes.
People start stepping out and they see Frolic is waiting out ahead of them.
Oh, hi. Did you see any of that?
Just arms crossed. Hello, cadets.
Commander.
Oh, look at that. I have a report I need to do. I'm gonna just sneak by here and just and
You're not dismissed yet, cadet.
yes, sir.
I was being a pirate. I was playing my role.
You fulfilled the role adequately, Kobuk.
I thought I did well.
Sorry, that was really good. Anyway,
I mean, that's a compliment from a Vulcan.
yes, obviously this was an R&R activity, and I took an opportunity to prod a little bit, given that your privacy settings were open.
God damn it, Ven.
I'll
The
double
Vulcan
check that
raised
next
eyebrow.
time. I'll double check that next time. Promise. Ugh.
Oh, so it wasn't intentional.
No, Commander.
Good to know. There's the barest smile on her face now. With it being a entertainment situation in mind, I would still point out to y'all. That was me. That was me slipping through there, not Throlling.
That Andorran accent. No,
Yeah,
That
Dorian
Dorian
accent
Jeez,
there.
accent.
Southern Andoria.
I'm tired of
Southern
the.
Andoria.
I'm tired and it slipped through. Okay. I would say that the tactical considerations of one of your escape means being detached might have warranted the sounding of a retreat, Captain. Or at least a reorganization of your search party.
Vazan stares blankly at you, not responding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zog.
Ven is
Yeah,
just
pretty much.
All right, cadets, dismissed.
As Colbert's walking away. Yeah. Those ghosts were rather inappropriate. Called me a squid thing.
You seem to have embraced the part.
Well, after I died, I thought I might as well. Plus, it was funny messing with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We cut back, finally, to...
Next time I get to pick the Hollow program.
Anyone but then.
Anyone but Finn.
But the friend
Anyone
that
but
hooked him
Vin
up with the
survives,
murder
got it.
mystery said that his friend that hooked him up with murder mystery said that this could be a fun program.
I was gonna say, hey, the Venice adventures have been fun so far. Thought we'd try something different. Not our best outing.
Be fair, I mean, there was a Starfleet commander in there.
Yeah, actively making things worse. Oh, beautiful.
It didn't take very much.
Sure didn't.
Oh yeah, no. Vazan was just looking for an excuse to just throw me under the bus, or throw me under the ship.
Yep.
Keel haul me.
And we cut to the strategic operations room as the brass in the upper decks have made the decision, and the cadets had a taste of what it's like to be in the upper decks of an away mission, which, well, we've now learned why they're cadets. Commander Lessex looks among the captains and the rear admiral. All right, seems like we have a plan then. The Ranger fleet heads rimward to keep hold of the connections we do have and try to establish new, stronger connections ahead of the Rainbow Road. And we can only hope that our allies in the Klingons are able to manage things without us.
Well, the Klingons, they'll either do it or they'll just cause more problems. It's only one of two options.
They can do both at the same time.
Any addendum, Rear Admiral? Before we dismiss the fleet?
None for now, although, Captain Pend, if you could stick behind just a moment.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to meet up with Jack. Oh, yes, Rear Admiral, sure.
I thought you were about to say meet up with Jack Daniels. Which would be a very penned sentence.
Hey, I'm trying to meet up with Captain Jack Daniels.
Ringaric and Lenara very quickly take that excuse to leave before they get pulled in as well. And so does Lessex.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say, on a personal note, wish you good luck before you head out again. Don't know how long it'll be till I get to see you in person, and I'd kick myself if I didn't at least take the opportunity.
Are you a hologram?
Same old Pend.
Just walk over and start, like, poking him.
He's actually a changeling. No.
Yeah, poke his cheek in a, squishes the cheek a little.
Aw, love
he cl-
taps.
yeah, slaps his hand on your shoulder. Good to see you, Pend.
Now, is there anything else, or am I allowed to go on my musical date now?
You have a date?
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
With who?
Commander Jaishu. I don't know why you're laughing. Mine doesn't trying to clone me or kill me.
Greta just keeps laughing. Uh, uh,
Station operations to Rear Admiral Grennan.
yeah, Grennan here.
Be advised, we are detecting a cloaked fleet approaching our position. It looks Romulan.
Grennan looks to Pend. Pend, get back to your ship.
I'm taking this hour another time.
Lizek steps through. Admiral, Captain.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to my ship.
I wouldn't rush out too quick if I were you. You're not going to want to hang around for this. Or maybe you will. He shakes his head. Anyway. It's the Imperial fleet.
The Imperial fleet.
He's talking about the Romulans.
The Romulan Empire. Not the state. And I would like to remind you both that the state front line was on our side of the border. So either they're asking us to do something, or they're not asking. So either we prepare, I suggest we either prepare for YOLO alert, or possibly even red, or we scatter the fleet and get them away from here. Taking the Carrack with them.
My suggestion, as it stands, fleet-wide yellow alert. As I said, Captain, get back to your ship. Await further orders.
If you require Rear Admiral and Commander, I'll take the Achilles at point and discern their purpose.
Tactically superior vessel, that would be wise. Narendra will take up the backline position.
That and if they pick a fight, I'll make sure they bloody regret it.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Very well. Captain, I'll talk to your ship over the comms. Admiral, I'm going to need you in operations.
Right.
Hey, you two can explain to Jaishu why I have to leave. And Pen just walks out.
I'll take care of it.
And that is the end of the episode.